Welcome everybody. I hope you can hear me. If you can't, let me know. Yeah, that was the classic intro. Okay, anyway, can you hear? Can you hear? Yeah. Yes, no, can you hear? It is cold. It is cold. I need to, all right, you hear me. Good. I'm running a different setup than I've done before, so hopefully it's all good. Anyway, Smo is on the way. Smo is coming soon. He said he's be a little bit late, but he's always good. If you don't know Dion Smo or Sifu Smo, he's you got to look out because yeah, I mean he's got his own martial arts school. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, guy, he's insane. He's incredible. You will not believe it. Anyway, so couple things. Yes, I am not in my normal spot. I am in Penscola, Florida. If you've been around a while, I'm in the same place as I was a couple years in a row now, the exact same spot. So we'll see. I'm in a park, and there may be some drunk people walking by. I don't know. We'll see. And tomorrow I'm going to we're going to New Orleans to a restaurant called LA 23, Louisiana 23. And it's a barbecue restaurant. We're going to be there at 11 o'clock. I got an invite by the owner to swing by, so I will be swinging by. So the whole family, we're going to have all well, not the whole family. I don't have all 33 kids with me today, just a couple of them. And the dogs. So if you want to meet the dogs in person, today's the day. So Smo is probably running the bathwater for the debate, says Midnight Smoke. He might be, you know, because he's so good, he can debate from the bathtub. So we got Flat Earth Dave's reign is coming to an end, says Zone Television. Now, if you live in the EU and you have ever installed Flat Earth Dave's app, you have, well, actually, if you're anywhere, almost everywhere has some sort of data protection rules. So you can request you do a subject access request. And so then Dave mandatorily, depending on the jurisdiction, has to give you the details on the data he has about you. It's not just, this is what we do with data. There is no way to answer that in general. The answer has to be very specific to you. So he has to say what data he has on you specifically. Does he have your location data? What is that location data? Does he have your name in addition to your email address? What is all of the data that he has on you? It has to be answered in that manner. And of course, depending on jurisdiction and laws, GDPR in Europe is very specific. So, and it's not optional. If he doesn't do it within 30 days, then you may report him, anybody may report him to the GDPR, and the fines are pretty serious. He's already violated that in multiple ways. He has declared on the Google Play Store and Apple App Store that he does not store data, which is wrong. He does, in fact, store data, so that already violates it. Yeah. Anyway, so there's that. It's it might be a little tedious for him if he hasn't, you know, done what he needed to do to get the data already, you know, get the process together to answer these kinds of queries. So anyway, definitely if you have an opportunity and you have any concern about whether or not Dave is using your data in any way, or if you know that you may not know about, then you may request that. So anyway, if you're, I'll go back around to, it's cold here. It is a little chilly right now. It's late February. in, well, mid-February in Florida, and sometimes kind of warm. Today was decent weather. We played some disc golf. I ended 7 above par, which I haven't played for a long time, so I was pretty happy. But yeah, I have basically, this is all my Antarctic gear. I'm not kidding. I'm wearing all the layers from Antarctica right now. And because I'm just sitting here and the wind's coming. You can see my hair moving a little bit. There's a good wind coming right off the water. So it just takes the heat right out of you. So, all right. Anyway, like I said, Smo is coming soon. I sent him the link already, but he's working a little bit. I think he may have to drive home through a snowstorm like he did last time. Yeah, we don't call it frolf. Oh my goodness. I see, let's see. Henry Thrun said, I only played disc golf once. Well, there you go. I played about half of it with an ultimate Frisbee disc because I'm much more used to throwing those. So, all right, let me see here. We got a Philip Antonou. I hope I said that right. Is a new member. Thank you for that. It's a Rubik says reminder that NASA is always watching. Yep. And next week, it's looking good. It's a Rubik's. Looking good to get all the way up to Cleveland. We've got NA says there's always drunk people in parks in Florida. Yeah. This is a little out of the way. So there's a peninsula that goes toward the bridge that goes up over to the first outlier island. And so this is just that little peninsula. So this direction, you can't see this direction, there's just a road and then a bridge. And there's really nothing that way. So there won't be a whole lot. There's not a lot over there. So if people could park up there and then walk this way there's like a restaurant right over here. So anyway, that's possible. It's possible, but I chose this spot because it's kind of quiet, not a lot of foot traffic. Tim Tully says, I was raised Catholic in a Jewish neighborhood. For years, I thought the song was Oy Vey Maria. Oy vey, in a Jewish neighborhood. I got it. Pistina the First says, had my basic electronics training at NAS, Pensacola, then my electronic warfare tech/crypto tech A school at NATTC, Corey Station. Doesn't mean a whole lot to me. Just a couple miles away. I do not miss it. Hashtag Go Navy. We will be going to there's a museum. We plan to be going to that museum here one of these days too. So looking forward to that. I don't know why you not miss it. Is it just that you don't miss the school, or you don't miss the area? I don't know. This area is pretty nice. We go in the off season. Part of the reason why we go in the off season is because not a lot of people are here. But yeah, it's cold and a little windy, and it's not the idealist spot, but it's okay. It's okay. So here, funny thing. My rest of my family, they played a ultimate Frisbee pickup game today. They went to UW, Florida, to play a pickup game. We might do it again on Thursday. And so I got dropped off here, and they probably drove by just a little bit ago, or they'll be driving by shortly. If you hear a honk, that's them. Anyway, they're going to go to the campground, and they're going to pick me up. And while I was doing that, I recorded a video out here on in Penscola Beach, and I recorded a video on the action cam. So that will be going out on Thursday. It's already uploaded. It's edited and uploaded. I did it right here on the computer while I was waiting. So Tay says, why am I outside? I'm in Florida. I would do it at the campground, except that we don't have, at first, like a couple years ago, we had zero zero network at all at the campground. Nothing. Like the whole time we're at the campground, nothing at all. I'd be like, I got no data. My wife's like, that's good. I'm like, I need data. But now we actually have like, it's slow, but we have a connection. So while in the campground, I'm able to actually read stuff. But if you look, it's Fort Pickens Campground. Go look it up online. There's Penscola Beach, and then it's way the heck out there. So, all right. I'm excited to at least have a little bit of data. All right, we got Piero Josh Ank. Pierre Josh Ank says, I was wondering how it felt to talk to flirts. So I went to the dentist and had a tooth pulled. Now I know, and knowing is half the battle. That's great. Two-night better internet in Antarctica. No irony there. I also was warmer in Antarctica. I'm not kidding you. I have more layers on top right now than I did in Antarctica because the sun was beating down all day long. Anyway, you know what? Do you know who's here? Do you know who's here, people? It is Dion Smo. Welcome, Dion. How are you?
Hello there.
Oh, man, it's always good to see you. You're wearing...
Mick Dune, man, it's been a while.
What are you drinking?
Some apple cider vinegar.
On ice.
Little apple cider vinegar mixed with some ginger ale, you know?
Oh, gross. That's as gross as it gets.
It's good for the gut, you know? Man, Mick Dune, man, I'm glad to see you, man. How you doing?
I am great. It's good to see you too. I'm loving the shirt.
Oh, never a straight answer, you know?
I thought it was not always telling truths.
Yeah, I had to rock the shirt for the stream, but it is what it is.
Okay.
Wait, where are you at? Are you in Fort Walton Beach right now?
I'm in Penscola Beach.
Oh yeah, Pensacola. Okay, that's right.
Yeah.
You have a coat on? I'm literally here in Buffalo, New York, and it's 0 degrees out right now. You have a coat on? That's
yeah,
crazy.
I have a lot. It's a little windy, and I'm right off the water. Like seriously, the water's right over there. So the wind's coming off, and I'm a little cold. Okay, I can't believe what you're drinking. That's not real. That can't be real. So, all right. What's new with you? I know what. Tell you what. Before that, the people might be wondering, what is Sifu Smo all about?
Well, to put it, Sifu Smo, I'm one of the best martial artists on YouTube, and I'm a truther, and I'm here to enlighten the masses, out of the matrix, and and what a lot of people, like, I was inspired by Bruce Lee, and Bruce Lee, a lot of people don't know this, but he was also not a flat earther, but a dome earther. So
Who was?
I'm one of the best martial artists on YouTube, but also a truther, enlighten the masses about the dome earth, but by also teaching self-defense. You know what I mean?
No. So, but what you said, who did you say was a flat earther?
What was that?
Who did you say was a flat earther?
Oh, well, one of my inspirations, Bruce Lee, he was also a dome earther.
Where did you get that from?
That's what a lot of people don't realize, is that Bruce Lee was actually a dome earther himself.
But where did that come from?
Because you got to realize, Bruce Lee said, be water, right? And flow to the edge of the earth.
He said that.
So, in that sense, he was a dome earther.
I don't see how that follows.
Be water, my friend, and flow to the edge of the earth.
Okay.
See, that's a lot of the philosophy that I've studied from Bruce.
Okay.
And it kind of dawned on me that Bruce Lee, after all these years, was a dome earther.
Okay. Now, if you were, let's say that, and there's just kind of a different topic now. If you were the leader of one of the Roman areas during, like 2,000 years ago, about like Herod. Let's say you were Herod, right? You know who Herod is? Let's say you were Herod, and the people like there were, you had some prisoners, and they needed to be like, and there was like a tradition where one of the prisoners would be released, right? And let's say that one of them was named Brian. So how would you say release Brian? Could you just say that for everybody? Release Brian.
You see, how would you release him?
Yeah, release Brian. Just say that.
Release him from what? From what?
No, just say release Brian. To be free.
Free from what, though?
Well, because he's prisoner, right? Yeah, and it's tradition to let one of the prisoners go, and so people want to have Brian released, or maybe Roger. Maybe they want Roger released instead. Could you just say release Roger?
Well, I mean, we live in I would say release Roger on the basis of his free will, on what his beliefs are.
Okay. What about yeah, okay. Okay, so why do you? I missed the part. I'm not quite following how Bruce Lee was a dome earther. You think?
Right. Well, here's the thing, right? We all know that Bruce Lee was a philosopher, one of the greatest martial artists of all time. Aside from me, that's who I learned from. Well, one of my inspirations. But it dawned on me, Bruce Lee saying, be water, my friend. And he says, flow to the edge of the earth. Be water and flow to the edge of the earth. Now, how could you not be a dome earther or a flat earther for all the, to call it that? I call it being a dome earther.
But I don't think he said that.
Bruce definitely said that.
He said it'll flow to the dome.
No, flow to the edge of the earth.
I don't think he said that.
No, Bruce Lee definitely said that.
He definitely didn't, but okay, that's funny.
See, let me ask you this.
Okay.
So it's 2025 now, McDoon.
Yes.
We still have not been to the moon.
Well, except for 50 years ago, 6 times.
Why haven't we went back, in a sense?
Oh, well, we did. Multiple times. There's a bunch of different times that we've landed different things on there and orbited it. There's the LRO right now is orbiting it, in fact, to my knowledge.
Oh, kind of like the ISIS, right?
The ISIS?
Right.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, you're saying we went back to the moon?
Yeah, we sent remote, basically robots to the moon.
Oh, robots.
Yeah, that counts. That's we, right? Or did you mean people? Do you mean just people?
That's crazy.
Okay, Judy here. Judy, who got this, says Bruce Lee's actual quote: "Be water, my friend. Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water."
Exactly. That's what I was talking about.
It didn't say
Shapeless.
Go to the dome. Yeah.
We don't. That right. He was telling us right there that we don't live in a giant ball of spinning water. Be shapeless. You know.
I don't think that's what he meant.
Bruce Lee was a dome earther or a flat earther, whatever you want to call it.
I think neither, but okay. So you have your school or whatever school.
Yeah, Smo FE.
What is it?
Established in 2018.
Modern what?
Smo FE.
Kun, K-U-N-E. What does that mean?
What's that, Kun?
Yeah.
Kun, that means formless, being formless.
In what language?
Like Bruce used to say, the art of having no style. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know. What does Kun, it's K-U-N-E, right? What language is that?
Kun, that Japanese.
But I don't think Bruce Lee was Japanese.
No. Bruce Lee was Japanese, but Bruce Lee incorporated a lot of Japanese martial arts, jiu-jitsu, Shotokan into the Tao of Jeet Kune Do. And that's what I do in Smo's Monokune is I incorporate a plethora of arts that I've learned.
Okay. Are you sure he wasn't Chinese?
No, yeah, Bruce Lee was definitely Chinese. But I'm just saying that some of the arts he incorporated were Japanese.
Okay. Let's see. Hold on. There we go. Wasn't Kuhn Microsoft's attempt at making an iPod?
Yeah. Who's that? Who said that?
Microsoft's Kuhn. That was Lord Odin Allfather said that.
Oh, I don't know about that, but
you don't know about that? Okay, I think that was right. All right, let's see. I think we got. All right, King Crew needs his book. He's suffering from withdrawals. He's going to forget how gravity works. Gravity. So let's see. I think I have his book. I brought his book. Do you know King Crew, right? You go way back with him, right?
Of course.
Yeah, King Crew. Oh, geez. You remember this book? You remember this book?
Oh yeah, I remember that program propaganda public school textbook.
So so you were the person that I first read this to online. You know that?
See, and that right there, they use that book to put in the public schools. Oh, and of course.
I think I should read it for you again. What do you think?
Who is King Crew?
I read it in Antarctica. King Crew lives in Florida here, but as far away from where I am in Florida as possible. Let's read it. Should I read it? All right, here we go. King Crew, this is his book. He won it. I haven't delivered it to him in person yet. All right. Baby drops a noodle. Plop. Puppy gobbles it up. Why does the noodle fall?
It's all propaganda.
Because of gravity. Yay!
And notice they put that book in our public school systems, right?
I know. Everything is made of matter. The amount of matter is called mass. Puppy,
Indoctrination.
less mass. Baby, more mass. The earth, lots more mass. Mass makes two objects pull together. This pull is called gravity. You've got weak pull between puppy and baby. But look. The earth has lots of mass, so it has a strong pull. Puppy to earth, strong. Baby to earth, strong pull. Apple to earth, strong pull. This is amazing. We're almost done. Don't worry.
McDoom.
Hold on. Just a sec. When baby drops something, the earth pulls it down. Baby likes to test this. Puppy likes to help. Slurp. Almost there. I know you're on the edge of your seat. What's happening next? Gravity is everywhere. Moon, less mass. Earth, more mass. It makes the moon go around the earth. And the sun, lots more mass. The earth, go around the sun. This is good stuff. All right, almost there. Gravity is even at the park. Baby climbs up. And gravity helps him down. Whee! Baby loves gravity. There you go. Learning about science. Can you give me a thumbs up?
Science, right? So, McDoom, two things I want to take away from that, right?
Okay.
If you had a son and he was in public school, right? How would you feel about your toddler reading that book?
Yeah, when he was like 2, maybe, or 3. Yeah, that'd be good.
And here's another thing too. Do you think that book could be slightly racist?
Not at all. I think it's just.
Well, they had clearly they had a black kid in there.
Yeah.
There was a black kid in the book.
That's okay.
So not only are they racist, but they're trying to indoctrinate toddlers in the public school system.
That's not racist, though. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well,
This is why I would never send my daughter to a public school system.
Your daughter? You have a daughter?
I do.
How old?
She's 2 years old now. Or actually, no, 3. She's 3 now.
Are you sure? Okay. And is she talking yet?
I mean, she can say a few words, you know, flat Earth being one of them, you know.
Of course. What was her first word?
Oh, her first word was definitely flat Earth.
Oh, of course.
Flat Earth, Sifu Smo, and Bruce Lee.
How long? Let's see. I remember right. How long was the mother pregnant?
She was pregnant for about 12. No. I mean, about 9 months.
About 12 or 9 months. Okay.
9 months, or no, 10 months. She had it. You know, it was a late pregnancy, so.
This was 10-month pregnancy.
December of 2022. Yeah.
A 10-month pregnancy. That's quite something. I've never heard of a 10-month pregnancy before.
You never heard of late labor?
Not 10 months late. That seems a bit late. Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, this was a late labor pregnancy, but you know, the child came out safe and sound, and you know.
And yeah, only had 13 fingers.
You said Biz?
Right? Yeah, only 13 fingers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Was that PhD Tony?
Yeah, it was PhD Tony. What color is that door behind you?
Colors the door?
Yeah.
White.
The on the other side of you there.
Well, I'm on the sofa right now.
Oh, okay. What color was the sofa?
Yellow.
How many ice cubes are in your vinegar?
Approximately 99.3 cubes from the center of the cup.
Okay. Okay.
About the same mileage the Earth is from the sun, according to you Globus.
That doesn't sound right, but okay. All right, we've got Bill McGuire's asking, first question for Smo. Any luck yet finding the pics of that LA Flat Earth Convention that definitely happened? Remember that Flat Earth Convention 2017? Was it?
Oh yeah, with Logan Paul.
Yeah, the one you met Logan Paul at. You got pictures of yourself and Logan Paul?
Yeah, so I was contacted by Logan Paul, and he advised me not to release the pictures or there was going to be a lawsuit. And I said, well, why would you sue me for doing that? And he said, you know, I just don't want to be seen with a flat earther. And I said, so to avoid a lawsuit, I said I won't, you know, release the pics. That's why the legalities of the whole situation, that's why I haven't released them.
Okay.
Logan Paul advised me not to release them. And I said, no problem, man.
From the Los Angeles Flat
But the
Earth
Earth was still
Convention
flat, I told him.
that totally happened in 2017.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because a lot of you don't realize that Logan Paul was also a flat earther, but, you know, because he was bullied online, he went back on his beliefs.
Okay. Why are you wearing a NASA shirt? I'm a little confused at that one.
Man, this is a beautiful. I love this shirt, man. It's beautiful. Doesn't it look great on me, you know?
Yeah, but why are you wearing it?
I mean, why not?
It doesn't answer. Okay.
This is predictive programming.
Okay. We got Generally Shady says from Miss
This is a
Kitty
Jedi mind
Wampus,
trick.
Enter the Moron.
Who said that? General E. Shady?
General E. Shady, yeah. You gotta watch it. You gotta watch it.
From Miss Kitty Worm, Enter the
Moron. Okay, Pistina the First. So I'm in Pensacola, and we were asking before he got on about when Pistina was stationed here. Says I was stationed there for over 1.5 years. Drive through liquor stores, Penscola Beach, and New Orleans got me through it. But the humidity, hurricanes, and being in the military made it less fun.
And that's crazy because probably those hurricanes were, you know, made by Hop. You know what I mean?
Or what were made by what?
Hop.
Hob.
Hop. HAARP.
Oh, harp. You just said hop. HOP.
And that's crazy because those hurricanes were probably generated from that machine. I have one right across from me and right in my backyard.
You have one what?
What's that?
You have a what? A harp?
Yes.
Across your backyard?
Well, about probably 5 miles from where my dojo is.
Okay, the harp. Now, did you get this harp by climbing a beanstalk?
I mean, absolutely not. I would have to listen. Do you know what's going on with our weather in this country? It's not natural.
it's cold right now in Florida. Too cold. I wish it was warmer.
These exactly. McDune, you're in Florida right now, right?
Yes.
It's cold.
Yes.
Why is it cold in Florida right now? You think
Because
that's
of
natural?
how, yeah, it happens. Yeah, it's because of it's
Oh,
it's
okay.
complicated. It's weather stuff. It's a bit complex. I won't trouble you with it. So I need a drink. I don't have any. What do you have? Ginger ale and
Ginger ale and apple cider vinegar to
okay.
boost the immune system, right?
That sounds terrible. It really does. Okay. Let's see. We got Guile Carlos says, please ask Smo to say, I think I saw a kitty cat. I did see a kitty cat.
Where
you
did you
say
see
that?
a kitty cat at?
He wants you to say it.
You say kitty cat?
I think I saw a kitty cat. I did see a kitty cat.
Well, let me ask you this. Why is it that you Globers can't answer one thing, right?
Okay.
So I proved when I was my experiment that I did years ago in the bathtub, right? I proved level. I proved that the Earth is level.
I missed how that was proved in the bathtub.
Nobody has been able to prove me wrong in that. Nobody.
I forgot the details of it because everything's just kind of lost in the fact that you were sitting in the bathtub for a video, and nothing else, like none of the other stuff in the video really sticks to anybody's head. The only thing anybody remembers is that you recorded a video while in a bathroom.
When I was sitting in the bathtub, the water stayed level. If you have a ship or an object, the water wouldn't be level.
How did you measure the level of the water?
Because when I was in the water, it stayed level.
But how did you measure that?
You said what?
How did you measure that the water was, well, do you mean level or do you mean flat?
There's no need for measurements. You have to observe.
Well said,
visualize,
young Flurf.
With your own eyes.
Well said. That is pretty standard Flurf there. All right. Well, you're supposed to say I taught a kitty cat. I did taw a kitty cat.
You know what's crazy too is that I have a student named Carlos.
You have students?
That better not be you in the chat, Carlos, trolling me.
I'm a little confused that you have students.
What's that?
I'm confused that you have students.
Why would you be confused about that? I'm one of the greatest martial artists on YouTube.
Yeah, but how many? Of course you are. But how many attend your regular classes in your dojo?
I'm currently up to 30 students now.
Okay, and dojo is a word from what language?
That's Japanese.
Okay. And I'm still confused at what the word kun means. K-U-N-E.
You don't know what a kun is?
No, that's why I'm asking.
A kun is basically oh no, not that kun. Kun, part of the martial arts. Shapeless, formless, the art of having no style.
Is that all right? Hold on, let's look it up here. I'm gonna. Sorry, a couple coughs here. Let's see. Let's see. All right, I think we're gonna be there. We're gonna have it. What does kun mean? Chinese means fist or
Shapeless.
boxing. It means fist or boxing.
I mean, there's different meanings for it, though.
Yeah. So Wing
I mean, that's one of the
Chun
meanings, but there's
boxing.
also different meanings, you know.
Yeah. Wing Chun kun, Choi Li Foot kun, Hung Gar kun. All of them mean fist or boxing. Jeet Kune Do, the martial art developed by Bruce Lee. Kun refers to fist, meaning the way of the intercepting fist.
The intercepting fist. Exactly.
Yeah, there you go. So the fist, not formless. So actually, kind of the opposite,
saying, that's
right?
one of the meanings,
Because there's a form to the fist. So while you're here, could you give just a little, just quick, what's the proper way to make a fist when you're going to strike somebody or something?
You said, what's the proper way of making a fist?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm southpaw, so I like to make the fist like this.
Okay.
And if we're doing
All
Wing
right.
Chun, like this.
Okay.
But if you're doing karate, do this.
I can't tell the difference, actually. So now that you just did a punch there, and while you did the punch, your hand was slack.
What's that?
Yeah, you did a punch, but while you were punching, your hand was like this. While you were punching,
No.
It was like this.
Like this.
Yeah, but it wasn't like that. Yeah,
well, that
but
was
when you
the
did
angle
it
of the camera.
When you when you did it fast, your hand was like this. You're like, eh. Yeah, like that. There you go. Yeah. The floppy fist.
That's a finger strike. That's a finger. You know what I mean? But,
oh, a finger strike. Yeah, we do that in Korean martial arts, right? Yeah, you got Ichi Kwan Su, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ichi Kwan, right? Ichi Kwan Su. It's like this, right? And then you've got Ilchi Kwan here, two knuckles. Ilchi Kwan and Ilchi Kwan Su, right there. It's like that. You know what this is for? Ilchi Kwan Su.
Right
there, right? Yeah, like 3.
Now let me just say about that strike.
Yeah.
You're liable to break your hands and wrists by doing that strike. So I don't prefer that.
Yeah, you got to be careful. Right? Yeah. Now, if you're
gonna do really not effective.
If you're getting an open hand strike, how, like in the side of your hand, how are you gonna do that?
What's that?
If you're gonna do an open hand strike with the side of your hand, how do you do that?
Like this. But you want to go, when you strike, you want to strike it from this angle.
Okay.
But I prefer not to use that. I prefer the open palm. The palm strike.
But if you're going to strike with this part of your fist, what are you going to strike? What are you hitting? Typically,
you're hitting that part of the hand.
Yeah, but on what part of them are you striking?
Oh, you're hitting on right here. You're probably hitting by the jugular. Definitely on the jugular.
Okay, all right. And what do you call that in Chinese?
The jugular?
No, that's that type of strike.
Oh, I don't have a name for that. I mean,
No? Okay.
I mean, I don't know Chinese, but you know.
But you know Chinese martial arts. You're the greatest martial artist on YouTube.
Right. Well, Wing Chun.
You don't know.
Wing Chun is the Chinese martial art that I'm perfected in.
That you're perfected in.
Right.
Okay. Okay. All right. So back to the book. The book seemed a little, I don't know if it quite worked well for you, like you were confused a little bit by it. So NA says, maybe you should start with shapes and colors and everybody poops for this guy. Have you read Everybody Poops? No?
It's got nothing to do with being confused, right? It's just that gravity is propaganda. It's not real. It's.
So what makes things go down then?
What makes things go down?
Yes, yeah.
It's not gravity. Gravity is nothing more than a theory.
But what? Well, it's a law. But what makes things go down?
The magnetic field keeps us down.
The
That's
magnetic
what keeps
field.
us from going out of the firmament in the dome. The sun's magnetic waves. It's got nothing to do with gravity.
The sun's
Gravity's
magnetic
all
waves.
BS.
Hold on. The sun has magnetic waves.
Right, the real sun, not the fake Chinese sun that they have made. The real sun. That's what keeps us grounded from going out of the firmament, aka the dome. It's got nothing to do with gravity.
Okay, but what?
See,
Okay,
you just had a scientist make that up. That whole theory is nothing more than just that.
I'm still confused by the magnetism because lead is paramagnetic, not paramagnetic. Why am I not? I'm man. Lead is repelled by a magnetic field.
Keep us grounded on the Earth.
So
the Earth's rays are magnetic.
Okay.
The sun is magnetic.
Oh yeah. So then why doesn't iron go up then? If it's that.
What's that?
Why doesn't iron go up if the sun is magnetic?
I mean because that's not a being. Iron's not a being.
It's not a but you said that the sun's magnetic ways causes things to go down.
Because we are energy. It keeps us grounded. No, I didn't say. Well, I should say grounded.
What's grounded?
It keeps us, our living beings, grounded on the Earth.
What does?
But that's because the sun and its magnetic rays. You know what I mean?
No,
it's got nothing to do with gravity.
I'm just asking what it does have something to do with. So what makes iron go down then?
What's that?
What makes iron go down?
I mean, I don't know the scientific term for it, but it's not gravity. I'll tell you that much.
I want to know what it is, though. That's the question that everybody wants to know. What is making it go down?
Listen, I can't speak for that, but I can speak for us, the human species.
Okay. Okay.
And it's got nothing to do with gravity.
Okay. It doesn't have to do with. I'm just burning up, wondering what it does have to do with. Okay, let me do this. Valentin Demanyov, or just Val, says, "Happy Tuesday, boss." It is Tuesday, and a bunch of people on Facebook mentioned that they wished me a happy birthday today. So,
snap! It's your birthday today.
Thank you to everybody that wished me a happy birthday today.
It's your birthday?
And sent me messages. Yeah, so, yeah.
Happy birthday, McDune.
Thank you. So, what was this?
That was a salute, a kata, and
is this like
it's a salute we do in Smo's Molecular Arts.
Okay. Now you said kata. Now kata is also a word from what language?
Japanese.
Okay. And what's it called in Korean? I mean, not Korean, in Chinese.
Salutation. Forms. Salutation and AKA forms.
Well, I don't know salutation. Can you show us one?
What's that?
Can you show us one?
One of my katas?
Yeah.
I mean, I've got tons of videos on that on my channel.
Oh.
I just got out of the dojo. I'm really sore right now, so.
Oh, you're sore.
But if you want to see more of those, go to Sifu Smo, and you'll find like I have a plethora on that katas. Now another thing.
Wait, you have a what?
What's that?
How many of them do you have?
I have a plethora of katas. But here's the thing: in my expression, I don't believe in too many katas because too many katas is not really necessary. That's the problem with a lot of the martial arts school today. They do too many katas, you know. Chole foot, you know, Genpo, karate, you know, just too many katas, you know. Too many people watching Cobra Kai, you know.
Yeah, it's just so way too many. In Korean, we call it hyung, Hyung in English. So, all right, we got Vegan X says, please tell him it's not safe to drink and think. Even if you do wimp it, water it down with ice for some ungodly reason. So your apple cider vinegar there, and
yeah, I've heard that it's not safe to drink that, but I mean it keeps the immune system going. But the ice is just to make it cold. That's all. Just make it cold.
Yeah. Like, all right. Bill McGuire says, welcome to the Baby Talk Flat Earth Fake Accent Conspiracy Hour.
That's because I actually have a student. That's kind of talk about conspiracies. Actually, there's a few people in your chat that have the same names as my students. That's funny, but his last name isn't McGuire. Not to be confused with Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah, wouldn't want to. Are you a big fan of Lizzie McGuire?
What's that?
Are you a big fan of Lizzie McGuire?
No.
No? Why not?
I mean, that show is on the Disney Channel. The Disney Channel is filled with nothing but propaganda.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about the channel. I was just talking about Lizzie. Are you a big fan of Lizzie McGuire?
Yeah, I know, because they use that show to indoctrinate kids into thinking.
When you went to the theater, the movie theater, to watch Lizzie McGuire movie on opening night, were you really excited? Did you get like super excited when that came out?
My girlfriend did. Though. I remember her telling me that years ago. She went to see that premiere, but.
Oh. And your girlfriend? What's your girlfriend's name?
Ashley.
What's that?
Ashley.
Ashley. Can you spell it?
ASSHLEY.
HLEY. Okay.
But yeah, that's McToon, you have the greatest Glober show on YouTube.
Oh, God. Okay, and do you have is she there?
What's that?
Is your girlfriend there?
She's actually putting my daughter to bed right now.
Oh, can we can you go get her?
What's that?
Can you go get her? We can meet her.
I
Who
mean,
wants to meet? If you put a 1 in the chat, if you want to meet the girlfriend.
I mean, I prefer not to put her on YouTube, but that's just there. She doesn't want to be on YouTube. That's her preference, but
Are you sure? I mean, why don't you go just go ask her and say, hey, the people wanna.
yeah, she's like really shy. You know what I mean?
Oh, does she also go to a different school?
What's that?
Does she go to a different school?
No, she helps out with the students here at Smo's Marku Arts.
Yeah, but does she attend a different school?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. Okay. And do you like have a picture of her?
Oh yeah, we have a ton of pictures.
Well, yeah. Could you grab one?
I gotta grab on my laptop. I'll have to send it to you on the back end because I gotta get them on my laptop.
Aren't you talking to me on your laptop?
No, I'm on my phone right now. My laptop is in the office there.
Okay. Of course it is. All right. Anyways, yeah. So she goes to a different school. Wolf wonders if you're a pathological liar or stupid or both.
Well, what have I lied about?
Nothing comes to mind other than the girlfriend. And Justin Messenger says Smo and Poe rhyme. Coincidence? What do you think? Are you a fan of any poets named Edgar Allan?
Yeah, I've read a few. Well, I shouldn't say a few books, but I've read some writings by him.
Yeah, you haven't read a few books. Is that what you're saying?
I like some of his literature, that's for sure.
Okay, like what, for example? What's your favorite?
Oh man, it's been years.
Just name one, just anyone.
The Hawk. One of my favorites is The Hawk and the Raven.
The Hawk and
that
the
was
Hawk and the
in
Raven.
1963.
The Hawk. Wait, the Hawk and the Raven.
Right. It's something of that magnitude, but it's been years since I've read his work. But
from 1963. Okay. All right. That sounds good. I just wrote that down. I'll definitely catch that later. Basil Problem says Sifu, or is it Smo? Please describe your accent. It sounds like a charming combination of Waffle House South and Boston Brahmin.
No, I have a New York accent. I'm born and raised in New York. It's a New York accent.
And so everybody around you talks the same way?
Pretty much. I mean, I don't. I'm just so desensitized to that.
Okay, all right. I was definitely getting a little bit of that Waffle House South that Basil's talking about, but okay. Let's see. We got Weibo Metalhead says, I think I know why people keep calling you Micktoon. Those my age remember Saturday morning cartoons and Ronald Grimace and the Hamburglar, making the prefix Mick and cartoons inextricably and Pavlovianly linked. What do you think of that?
I love Saturday. I used to like them, Popeye, and I like Popeye, Ed and Eddie, all that. Dexter's Laboratory. But I mean, like in the Bible, it says, a grown man grows out of childish things and leaves that in the past. So I don't watch cartoons no more. I mean,
okay, not for like 2 or 3 weeks.
My daughter, I don't even allow my daughter to watch cartoons. I put on her Baby. You ever hear that show called Baby Einstein?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what she watches. She doesn't watch cartoons. She watches Baby Einstein.
Okay. Are you a big fan of Einstein?
No.
Why not?
Like I said, I don't agree with that. The thing I didn't like about Einstein was that he made up that theory of relativity, aka gravity.
Yeah. Can you for the
And he was a
audience,
plant.
because he's a
But all his
person.
other teachings on science,
I'm sorry.
I
I
didn't
have to
like.
correct you on this. He wasn't a plant. He was a person. Full person. No, he wasn't a plant. Yeah, that's a different kingdom.
Well, I mean, you get
Yeah.
what I mean, though.
So could you just for thank you, Weibo. Could you for the audience just briefly describe what that's an airplane going by. See that? Just went across there. Briefly describe Einstein's theory of relativity.
Wait, repeat that?
Could you just for the audience, could you describe Einstein's theory of relativity?
It was okay in layman's terms. It was to put the level of objects moving from the ground up to another dimension. That's to put it in layman's terms.
Oh, so
But it was
you're
all
done
BS.
describing it? You're done describing it now? Okay.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
I
all
don't
BS.
think I have to say I don't think there's ever been a better description of relativity in layman's terms than that. Where'd you go? He just left. There. Oh, he's back. Okay. Where?
Yeah, I
What's
mean
over there?
but that's in layman's terms though.
What's off screen over there? Over to your left.
That was my wife.
Your wife? Not girlfriend, just like she's wife?
Well,
When did
we've been married for years.
How many years?
Since 2021.
Okay. And when's your anniversary?
In April. It's going to be coming up here in April, and April the 20th.
April 20th. Why April 20th?
I mean, because that's when we met. You know.
You met April 20th. Is it maybe? I mean, some people like April 20 because it's the birthday of one of their favorite German leaders.
What's that?
Some people like that day because it's the birthday of one of their favorite leaders of Germany.
Oh, Adolf Hitler.
That's the one. Yep, a lot of people like that because that was his birthday.
Mick, too, and I got to talk to you about that, too, because a lot of people don't know that Adolf Hitler had an alien base in Antarctica when he was in office at his time.
He had an alien base.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you've been to Antarctica, right? I've been to Antarctica. And
you haven't, but I have.
Yeah, I was there last in January 2023.
No, you weren't, but I was there in December just last year. Yeah. So, your Motorola phone is ringing again. Oh, he muted himself. So, I'm warning you. Do not take him seriously. His girlfriend became his wife in 10 minutes. What a chance is the pancake of destiny. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Ask him what day of the week he was married. Tuesday weddings are rare. I'm pretty sure he was not. His girlfriend lives in a different city. I mean, goes to a different school. I mean, he can only his only picture of her is in a magazine, and that's because she has a contract that she can't have photographs taken of her unless they're in the magazine because of the contract, and because it's forbidden because of the contract. I gotta get his trip to Antarctica. The courthouse is open 5 days a week. That's true. Oh my gosh, he met her in band. Oh wait.
Sorry about that.
Did you meet her, your girlfriend / wife, in band camp?
You said at band camp?
Yeah. Did you meet her in band camp?
No, we actually met through in wrestling class. I used to attend Ben Asquin's wrestling gym in Wisconsin. That's how we met. We were, grappling and sparring, and
Wait,
just hit it off from there.
How did you get to the wrestling class in Wisconsin?
Oh, I was visiting my uncle at the time, years ago.
Oh, your uncle.
This was in 2019. 2019.
Okay. 2019. Okay, so this was after the Flat Earth Convention in LA that totally happened, but before you got married to your girlfriend, who was just your girlfriend 10 minutes ago, but it's now your wife.
Well, yeah, I mean, but it's a figure of speech, you know what I mean?
No.
Like, well, obviously you get what I mean, you know?
No. I don't get what you mean. But okay. Alyssum says, I can calculate my flight distances. I have to use globe-based formulas such as Haversine. Why is there no functional flat Earth-based alternative?
I mean, Smo, wait, what's that question?
Smo, if I want to calculate my flight distances, I have to use globe-based formula, such as Haversine. Why is there no functional flat Earth-based alternative?
I mean, because Haversine, that's not a real, that theory doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. What's wrong with it?
In order to measure distances, you don't need to use that theory, Haversine. All you need to use is your intuition, intellectual distances of your eyes, and you can measure where anything's going. You don't need a device or a tool or a formula. That's all mathematic propaganda. You don't need that.
But what you do in order to determine how far the plane, when you're going to fly a plane, you need to know how much fuel to put in the plane, right? But do you think you need to put fuel into a plane in order to get there?
Well, I mean, yeah, of course you need that.
Yeah. And so, do you think it's important to know how much fuel to have?
But you don't need a scientifical formula to go to point A to point B.
But you need to know how far it is, right?
What's that?
Is it important to know how far it is between the two spots?
Yeah, but I mean, you don't need a formula to calculate that.
Let's say you're going to fly from, where do you live? Buffalo.
Yeah, New York, yeah.
Buffalo, New York, is that where you live?
Right.
Okay, if you're going to fly from Buffalo to Wisconsin, Cornell, Wisconsin, is that where?
No, it was
Cornell?
in Green Bay.
Green Bay. The famous band.
What's that?
The punk band. The punk band.
Right.
Yeah. So if you're going to fly from Rochester, New York to Green Bay, right? You need to know how much fuel to put in the plane, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And how do you know how far it is between Elmira, New York and Green Bay, Wisconsin?
Well, I mean, in that instance, you would need to use mathematics, but
Okay, yeah.
that's about
And
it.
so
Though.
what formula would you use if you're
That's
going to
about it.
calculate the distance between Poughkeepsie and Green Day?
I mean, you just use your intuition.
Intuition doesn't tell you how much fuel to put into a plane.
And you would use mathematics, but here's the thing. You don't need a formula to calculate that.
You don't?
No, absolutely not. And definitely not Haversine.
Why not?
Because that theory holds no weight.
But Moto's calling again.
I'll
Hello.
be right back.
Who's calling? We want to know. Well, Alyssa, I'm afraid once again, you ain't getting no satisfaction from a flat earther on knowing the distance between spots. Oh, precious. All right. NA says he sounds a little like John Ross Bowie, Barry Kripe from the Big Bang Theory TV show. He does. He does sound a little bit like that. I don't know exactly what accent he's channeling, and it changes constantly. So that's makes it a little bit of a moving target to figure out what the accent is. I think I just want to make sure that none of you are taking him too seriously. Okay, are you back?
Yeah, I'm back. I can't stay on too much more longer. I got some things to do, but man, this has been a great stream, you know.
Yeah. Well, is your girlfriend still in the other room?
What's that?
Is your girlfriend still in the other room?
Well, she just went upstairs, but
good. You want to just grab her so she can like wave? Just put her hand on the camera or something?
1 second.
All right. Yep. Alyssa's in Hong Kong. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, is she gonna like put her hand on the camera, just wave?
She just went in the shower right now. She said, but she'll be out in a bit.
Oh, it's like you just missed her by that much, right?
Yeah, I mean, I know you guys would love to see that view, but I can't go in there.
Yeah, well, you know how it is. Yeah, that's not for this channel, not for YouTube. That's a whole different platform, I guess.
Exactly. So.
Alyssum says, never mind my last question. He's too stupid for it. Just ask him for a functional flat earth-based map, sending love from Hong Kong. You got any of those flat earth?
Yeah, I actually
flat earth maps?
I have a ton of maps that I have. I'm gonna put on my program that, you know, I have maps from the 1600s, the Eastern civilizations that basically debunk globe Earth. You know, like I said, the maps you see on a globe, does no justice to what the real maps are.
Oh. All right. Well, are you a fan of Weeboo Metalhead? I made my username to trigger a fan of Dion and someone who knows him personally. What do you think, Weeboo Metalhead? Are you familiar? Don't know? Nothing?
Hello?
Hello? Are you there?
Nick, too, and I'll be right back. All right?
Okay. I don't know what happened to him. This is always like this with Dion. It's promises. It's girlfriend goes to a different school. It's I left my maps in the other computer. It never changes. It's always the same with Dion. The Pancake of Destiny says your birthday. Oh my goodness. Fine, because that J I don't think belongs in there. But when I read Arwen, the J doesn't make any noise, so I think that's just fine. Fine, Verjaardag. Greetings from the Netherlands. Thank you for that. Here we go. So I am streaming this. This is my first time. I'm streaming this to both YouTube and Facebook at the same time because those are options in StreamYard, which are take a little more challenge to set up on through OBS, how I normally do it. So let's see here. Are there any? Yeah. Ooh. The audio's looping. So there it is. Just looking at the live stream on those two. Anyway, what are we talking about here? So let me see here. Oh, let's see. Did you do that? I don't know. Like as soon as yours came up, Weeboo, he had to leave. He's not even in the stream anymore. So I don't know. The dog ate my flat earth map, of course. My wife can't come to the camera because she's tied up in the closet trying to contact the authorities. Says, I need a container. Oh, that's great. All right, J's sound like Y's in Netherlish, right? That's what you call it, right? Netherlish, Dutch. So Arwin would be R-W-I-J-N, Arwijn, which Arwijn. I don't know how you do that. Good job settling that up then. Okay, here we go. Finn Verjaardag. Finn Verjaardag. The Gorn Captain says, birthday greetings from planet Gorn, human. Thank you so much for that. Killer Cut says, OMG, look behind you. There's nothing there. I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see. Did Dion get the better of you tonight? He always brings the heat. I know. It's so much heat. Oh my gosh, this one here. Hung Sing Kwan USA. Sifu Frank says, I'm making fun of Dion, the peon, forever. He's a, yep. Red Bull Jack says, happy flat birthday, MC Tune. So, oh man. The updates from the weekend. So Craig, Fight the Flat Earth, was in New Jersey. Craig and I, for the first time, well, I think we there's probably been two other times where it happened, but we didn't know each other. We, the first time since we've known each other, we've been in the same country for a couple of days this weekend, but he was in New Jersey and I was driving here. So we didn't get to meet, which is unfortunate, of course. So, but he had a fantastic time. He's going to be reviewing some of the goings-ons that happened. The stuff sounds like he had a fun time trolling Witsit. Oh man, if you've been on his Discord server and seen some of the pictures, yeah, it's been super. It's been super great. It's a Rubik says Emstune. Sounds like FTFE is invited to all future ones too. So I would have gone. I would have been there, except that we had planned this trip 6 months ago. So Marcus Leach says, to quote John Lysett, intuition butters no parsnips. I don't know how that has what in the world. As Rubik says, I was next to Winsett when that happened. No one caught it on video. Next, when what happened? Wait, did I miss something? Oh, when he's invited to all of them. Yeah, Lord Odin, all farther. Are you faking this stream in a studio? I can't see any stars. Oh, this is a good question. Okay, Hung Sing Kwan USA says, what's the hardest flat earth question you were ever faced with? The one that gave you some trouble. I don't know. There really aren't any. The thing is, the globe works every time. Every single time the globe works. So we're like, you know, how do you determine the distance between points? Globe. What time does the sun set? Globe. Where will the sun appear in the sky? Globe. There's never anything that's ever a challenge in reality, because reality is that the earth is a globe. So there are a few things where I didn't have at the time, I suppose, when they came up. Like, you don't have the background in the particular thing, because flat earthers are super deceptive. They lie and lie and lie. They constantly lie. So they make up nonsense things. They just feel that, you know, it's just so much crap. So that's really the only challenge, is knowing whatever their lie is that they're putting in. So like, oh, look at this video. You're like, okay, I don't know any background of that video. I don't know what the lie is that they're going through there. So that's the only thing that's a challenge, is knowing how it is that they're being deceptive. So, and you know, that generally is, you can deal with that just by kind of keeping up with their stuff, their nonsense. So, oh wow, Jay Donashi says happy birthday to him for $50. Thank you so much. That is super generous. I really appreciate that. And then there's a comma at the end, and then a space. It's comma space. You got to do space comma. Man. Anyway, so tomorrow I will not. I maybe like I could join for just a little bit, but I think we'll be on the road. We're gonna be in New Orleans tomorrow, and I'll bring the camera. I'll see if maybe I can get some pictures of the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway. But that's not why we're going. We're gonna go visit New Orleans. Yesterday evening, I got a little bit of time at the beach as the sun was setting, and guess what? I saw some buildings across the water where the bottom was completely covered by the water. How is that possible? Either the building is like a year ago and 2 years ago and 3 years ago, submerged in water. You'd think they would have fixed it by now, or something is causing the water to curve. So one or the other. Who could possibly know? There was a flatty on, I think, on a comment that was like a little creepy. Like, when are you going to tell us what beach you're going to be at so we can see you when you measure the size of the sun, the angular size of the sun? Like, no, I don't think I'm going to tell you. You're not invited, dude. It was not. It was not. So let's see. We got peace and long life, MC2 and live and chat. We got our Earth is not a planet. Says Earth is measured flat as your heart is. Nathan Oakley, you fear most, don't you? You lie. You fear Nathan Oakley. This seems like a Poe. Are you a Poe? So the whenever a flat Earth is you know, they like to say this. Whenever they say that, the next thing is, okay, let's see the measurements. Right? Just saying things is not anything. You actually have to do the work. You have to provide the measurements. So provide the measurements. No measurements, then I don't have, there's nothing to say. So, all right. It's a Rubik's. Somebody responded to It's a Rubik's. I'm not gonna even put that up. Where's It's a Rubik's saying? There it is. There's that. What was, I don't know what that particular thing is talking about, really. Mr. New says the hardest flat Earth question is when you don't even know what they're talking about or is badly translated from another language. Oh yeah. About what FDFE said in his Witsit confrontation. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's told me a few things. Yeah, so this I'm looking like what's this talking about? I sent a message to Dion. He didn't answer yet. We got happy 13th birthday. Thank you so much. How do you know? It is. It is. I think to fully analyze refraction takes quite a bit of knowledge. That, you know what, that particular, because they love the across water observations. And to really be able to do a proper prediction of what's going on, you have to have some understanding of what it's about. So not having any understanding of how refraction works and how different environments have it, and how much and how to quantify it and how people have historically done the analysis of it, that is a bit of a challenge. So that was early days in my flat Earth exploration. And some of the results of that research is on my website at mc2.net/refraction. So that a large portion, this is interesting, a large portion of the actual historical research on the effects of refraction in the air is in German. And that's probably because of the legacy of Gauss, who did a lot of the early measurements and quantification of it. So anyway, finding it in English, because I don't read German very well, is a bit of a challenge. So, okay. There is really nothing more to it than what FTFT posted. Okay. Anyway, we got happy birthday from the Kitsuni Cavalier. We got a space comma from General E. Shady. We got lots of happy birthdays. Thank you very much. Why? Because Weed Pro. Dang, I took a midday 10-hour nap and missed the debate, says Steve from Wormhaven. I don't know where he went. I sent him a message. Nothing yet. Space comma. Space karma. Space comma. All right, so we've got Earth not a planet. Why does Oakley refuse to debate Toon? Because he's scared. It's been over 1,000 days since I invited him to debate me on a third-party platform, on a neutral platform. He won't do it. Poor little Oakley Poo, he's scared. He's, you know what? All this, I just gotta tell you, all this, he's like always talking about what he wants to put in other men's mouths. It's just posturing. He doesn't even have them. He has none of them. None. Most males have 2. He has 0. So, yeah. All right. So, do we have? I want to see is the Flatty here in the chat? Still here? Zader says, I would donate $1,000 to whatever charity Oakley wants if he'll debate Toon on MDD. You know, the problem with that is, I mean, that's not to him, but it's a bad precedent to pay a flat earther to debate because it gives them false, like, worth. They're a flat earther. Right? What? Why are they? They're not worth. They don't have value like that. Now Oakley has his own show. He can live stream on his own channel, so he can make money on his own channel while debating me on Modern Day Debate. That would be fine. He can do that. He's too scared. So anyway, that's a gray area because it's to a charity. Oh, Earth is not a planet has agreed to debate. Oh, all right. Well, shoot me an email, mctoon@mctoon.net. Wait, Greg tore him a new one. All right, I'm looking for Earth not a planet in the chat here. Yeah, I'm 14 now. Just hit that. Lazy Survivor says, wasn't paying ATT or my last super chat got skipped. No, I have some to read. Let me go back. The reason why there's some for Dion, and I don't know if he's going to come back. So I'll read the ones that are not, that maybe we don't need to read to Dion. So we've got Twoo Wov. Just say man and wife. Okay, thanks, bye. We almost always watch that while we're on vacation. We have a DVD player in the camper, and we'll just we're like, hey, let's watch Princess Bride. Pancake of Destiny says gravity doesn't keep it grounded. Gwad. Its accent is so goofy. Weeboo Metalheads is the real sun and not the fake Chinese sun. So yeah, there is that meme, basically a flat Earth meme that like all the flat earthers completely bought. That was a rocket launching in China. It was a video of a rocket launching, and somebody labeled it incorrectly, I don't know where it came from, as China launching of artificial sun. It was just a rocket. And all the flatties just bought it, absolutely gobbled it up as if it was completely real. It was just a rocket. Human says, is fake Chinese sun the name of his wushu style? So in his videos, if you watch his videos, I was asking him about it, but he's doing his these things here, right? And he's showing punching, and he punches like this. His hands like this when he's punching. Like, that's not how you punch. You can't punch like that. You need to make a fist. Anyway, how many sheep units are in a Puebla? I don't know. A good question. Alyssa says, guys, no need to make fun of his pronunciation. That's low. He's publicly showing his willful ignorance. Make fun of that. Happy birthday, Toon. Alyssa, I don't think it's a real accent or lisp. I don't think so. Take him seriously at your own risk. Lazy Survivor says it's like flirts are part of a massive humiliation ritual. Toon, did you pay him to humiliate himself in this way, or is this all him? I think it's a little bit of a poet who wrote The Hawk and the Raven around 1963. Killicut says I used to be Smo's mate, but he did too many katas on me. Talk about putting water to bed, conspiracy. Smo, look, you go watch his videos. I'm not kidding you. They are hilarious. It's worth your time. Piscina the First says happy birthday, MC Toon. Thank you very much for that. Weeboo Metalhead says TITTM things I trust more than Dave's app. A happy ending at the end of the Pain Remains trilogy. I've not seen that. I'm guessing it's not a happy ending. Yep. Iroquois native says be like water means be adaptable and fluid like water, changing to fit any situation without resistance, be powerful when needed, but also flowing smoothly when necessary. Opposite of any flurfer. Yes. When I go to concerts and I want to move forward, I be like water. That works. But I also say, and this comes from it comes from a Zen, I think a Zen something, but it's like be like the young sapling instead of the super old, very rigid tree. And that's like, well, when the wind blows, the sapling will bend and then it'll come back up. But the very strong tree, the rigid tree, when it blows, it'll tip over and uproot itself, right? So be like the young sapling when you're in a concert and you want to move forward. When the crowd surges forward, go with it. And when the crowd surges back, be the young sapling and turn sideways, just let the people go past you, right? You do that a few times and soon you're just 2-3 layers behind the front row. There you go. Then to get the rest of the way, you got to beat them up. Kidding, don't do that. His girlfriend's maiden name was Emma Fudd. I don't think, I'm pretty sure no girlfriend. Killicut says magazine contact 2023 page 3 Gwapwing update 25. All right, I'm Gwapwing. Gwapwing. Oh, is it raining? It is raining. I didn't even know. It's raining or waning if you're Dion. I'm under a pagoda here, so all right. Thank you for that one, Killicuts. Whatever that is, I don't know, but it sounds great. We got Evil Producer 1 says, ask him if he guapoed in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin. I will if he comes back. Meebo Meathead says, what's the Haversine formula? Anna says, according to my map, Buffalo to Green Day is only 4.5 inches. Alyssum says, Smo, say cat ion or cation. Richard Walker says, salted or non-salted? What was she talking about? Cations or cations? Alyssum says, can we have Dr. Cation back on at some point? he is really not a friendly person. Basically, anytime that he runs into trouble, he accuses anybody he's talking to of being one of those. He's just that kind of guy. So he's no fun for that. Is it a gazebo? If so, I roll for initiative. I would call it I do call it a pagoda, but I don't know. And it's got 2 picnic tables under it. It's got a concrete bottom. It's proper roof. No, but yeah, let's call it a gazebo. You roll for initiative. We're good. We're good for that. IC Spins his happy birthday tune. Some gas for the camper should get you to the state line. Probably not. Yeah, I was, I wouldn't mind if gas was a little less expensive. But it did get less expensive as we traveled south. Like it was $3.10, $3.20 in Minnesota, and last time we filled up down here was $2.50, right in the $2.50. It's a picnic shelter. Yeah. This, I don't know. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. Everybody I don't like that's their response here. Oh, he's answering. I had some outside. He's talking to me. He might come back. We'll see. We'll see if he comes back. Meanwhile, here in Georgia, California, where did I get that? $4.50 a gallon? Oh, ouch. That's a lot. It should have been picnic. It should have been. All right, let's see. What's the temperature at the moment in normal people degrees Celsius? MC2. I don't know. Look up Penscola. It's chilly and it's raining and it's windy. So let me show you. I have at the bottom here, I have this. This is the cotton long sleeve top that I got for Antarctica. I have a t-shirt and a long sleeve shirt, 3. Then I have this blue one, 4, that bought for Antarctica. This one that ALE gave us in Punta Arenas, and then this black one that I got for Antarctica. So I have 6 layers on top. 6 layers on top. So all right, hold on. What was the guy's name that agreed to debate? Let me nothing from him, no email from him. You know, when the flatties come on and they start talking smack and they're like they want to debate, you never get an email from them. They never do. Steve from Wormhaven says, happy birthday, Tune. You are more than a content creator. You are a culture creator. Oh, that's way too nice. Thanks for everything. Wishing you and many more years ahead. Thank you very much for that. Well, I'm 13. Yep, 13 this year. So hopefully a few more coming. Yeah, I don't know where Dion is. So he are you talking about blocking people or stuff? Who are you talking about, Lisa? I don't know who you're talking about. So Dion messaged me, had something going on, and then Art asked me if I was still on. I said I am, and he can join back if he's able. So we'll see if he is. Ruben was being a racist POS. Oh, Ruben. Oh yeah. If they're doing that, just they can go. They can go if they're doing that. They don't need to do Let's see. See if I can find the comment. RUBEN. No? No. Anyway, all right. Well, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't know why, they're like, they just need to be horrible people. That's what they gotta be. Oh, it was a series of one-letter comments. I saw those come flying through. Yep, I see it now. Yep, they can go. Yeah, definitely ban that person. That's obviously trying to get around something. So all right, nothing still from Dion. So we drove yesterday. So we drove from Jackson, Mississippi to here, and we stopped at Buc-ee's, and yeah, Buc-ee's is always great, except for the wallet. Wow, my wife's like, what about this and what about this? Okay, that's all good. The kids are like, I want this, Dad. Okay, not that. Let's not get that. Anyway, I love Buc-ee's. I sent a picture of Buc-ee's to Craig. I go, this is the gas station. He goes, why is everything so big in the United States? And he saw like there's an ad for sweet tea. And, the sweet tea at Buc-ee's is, it's like 14-gallon container of sweet tea. And he's like, it's so much. So I'm like, yep, it is. It is. Place is so expensive. The brisket is good though. Yeah, it is good. So, and if you missed it, I will be going tomorrow. We're going to New Orleans. We're going to go to LA 23 barbecue. Going to be there about 11. We're going to try to be there. So if you're in Louisiana, near New Orleans area, and you want to go to a barbecue place, that's the place to go tomorrow. So be water, my friend. Bruce Wee. Oh my gosh. Last time at Buc-ee's, they left with 5 pounds of fudge. Oh my gosh. They have a lot in. If you want diabetes, you can stock up on your diabetes supplies at Buc-ee's. They will give it to you for a cost. Brava Mike Charlie says, I'd wish you happy birthday, but you failed to show compelling evidence of that being true. Game over. Yep. There it is. I found some fudge. So you got the small. Oh my gosh. Oh yes. So they have those. Yeah, beaver nuggets at Buc-ee's. So, oh my gosh, yep. Islets of Langerhans. That's a diabetes thing, isn't it? No answer again from Dion. I don't know. Well, I don't know what's going on with him. Man, it is raining. It's raining pretty good. It wasn't. I didn't know it was going to start this early. But to me, it's just an unidentified bag of sugar. Just don't ask about the vanilla. Oh, where'd it go? Wrong one. It moved just before I clicked it. There you go. Yeah, Mark Beiser is a fan of Brainy Beaver, or Beaver Zero now. Where'd it go? We got Lord Illuminous Pooh says, statistically speaking, all evidence points to you being immortal. You've died 0% of the time. So what's another birthday? I guess you can arrange statistics like that. It works if you want. So all right. I don't know. I loved when Brainy Beaver did science. Beaver Z, no zero, not the letter Z. Somebody had asked about me doing more. Wanted me to do kinematics equations, like actually show an application of it. So yeah, I have some things that I put on, but when I'm like, oh, I'm going to go to Antarctica, and I put on hold because I thought then after December I'd be like less busy. But I have I've done one day only of all of the 16 days of the trip as like a review. I'm a little slow at getting them out. And the flatties are still, they're just beside themselves, just going nuts about the final experiment. I love it. I love watching them just make fool of themselves constantly. So, Greg basically threw a tomato at Whitsitt without being me having to pay his bail. What did he? I don't know what he did. Is this another one again? Did you just send this again? You just sent it again. Bravo, Mike Charlie. Oh look, there's a plane again. See that? An airplane. I wish you happy birthday, but you failed to provide compelling evidence for that being true. Man, for all the flatties, all the flatties that say it was faked, right? The trip was faked. Oh, Dion's coming back on. For the flatties that say it was faked, you'd think that they'd have a little bit of confidence in it. When I say to them, hey, I will pay for your trip. Let's go. You and me, I'll escort you. We can go. I'll pay for your trip. If the sun sets, right? We both put 100,000 in escrow. We go to Antarctica, and whoever's right gets the 100,000. So if the sun sets, you get 100,000. If the sun just circles 24 hours a day, I get the 100,000. Win for me, not win for you. Did you tell Mike over at P Nice got trading cards? He got it. Wait a second. Did he actually get? Did he actually get? Oh my gosh. So if you saw a a month ago, I did a video on Whitsitt's little bit of a problem where he got arrested because he spit on his wife. And she called the police on him. And so he got arrested. There's a mugshot. So there's a collection of all of Whitsitt's mugshots. And so Peter Markley made trading cards of all of the mugshots. And so if you go and look on flurf.info, they're all on there. And so Mike over IP, or the Drunk Debunk, got them printed out like trading card size, and then brought them and was going to ask for them to be signed. I don't know. Oh yeah, send a picture. Like oh, he really got it signed. Oh, that's genius. Okay, yes. Definitely send it. Definitely send it. How are you gonna say? You're gonna email it? There it is. All right. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. I'm prepping it. All right. Save it to there. there. Save it. Oh my gosh, that is too good. Why would he? I don't get that. I wouldn't do that. But okay. He did. All right, where is it? I got a folder. I gotta get it in the folder. There it is. There it is. All right, got that. And now I need to open it in a nope, not that. There it is. Okay. It's coming. It's coming. I can't believe it. It's just okay. Okay. Here we go. Back over here to StreamYard. So I'm gonna share screen. A window. There we go. That's not it. There we go. That's the window. All right, so there's the card, right? And here it is signed, AW. So funny. So Peter Markley was making these, and he's like, what should I put on there? I go, well, because what does the arrest thing say? We didn't know what it said. We didn't have the actual like charge. So I'm like, well, what if you just say derping in public? Like, okay. So Peter Markley put derping in public on there. That is so funny. It's so great. I love that. There you go. So Dion was gonna come back on, but nothing from Dion yet. Okay. We got Lord Illuminous Boo says number of days alive divided by number of times died. As that comes out to an irrational number, I can jump to an irrational answer. The Immortal 2. Hey, I'm all for that. Yep, definitely. That's that's Douglas Adams kind of math. And then King Cruz says, "Yo, skip New Orleans and drive to Miami. I want that book too." I feel bad. I was in Miami twice. The first time, like, I couldn't get out of security and back in time. I didn't think, and I didn't want to risk it. I didn't want to, and I couldn't dump all of my stuff. And so I had the challenge was I had five of these batteries not five, 6 of these batteries in my carry-on. And so when I was in Minneapolis and I went through security, they took every one of these out. Every one of them. And they wiped it with like an alcohol pad type thing and put it into a machine to test it for safety, right? Make sure it didn't have non-safe things in it, boom booms, And I can say I'm not in the airport. Explosive. They were looking for explosives, and there weren't any. But but they did that, and then they looked for some other things as well. Looked at a whole bunch of other things, and like it took a long time because of that. So I was in Miami. I'm like, I don't know if I have, like, how long will that take? I don't know if I have that much. I don't want to anyway. I was really sad. I see Spin says, did you tell Mike over IP? Nice, got trading cards sick. I did not know, but I will talk to him. So, all right. Look at this.
Hey, sorry about that, McDune. You know, life happens, man. You know, when you have kids, you know. Sorry. So I'm back now, you know.
Kid. So what happened?
Yeah, the baby was crying, you know what I mean? And the lady was in the shower, so, you know, like I said, you know.
Is she still in the shower?
No, she's in bed now.
Oh, she's in bed. Okay. Well, that's too bad. I mean, because people wanted to say hi to her.
Like I said before, I put my wife on camera before, and you know, my wife, she's just shy, you know, so she came on camera one time, and then that was it. And you know, it's just not for her. You know what I mean?
No. Weeboo Metalhead says, Sifu, what is the Habersign formula?
What's that?
What is the Habersign formula? Says Weeboo Metalhead.
I mean, the Habersign. Okay, so okay, the Habersign formula is. So here we. I mean, I've never even heard of that formula before, but that. So, I'll say this. Even though like that formula's got nothing to do with like distances or any of that.
So you've never heard of it before, but you're certain that it doesn't have anything to do with distances.
Right. But here's the thing, like all that mathematics and formulas, it's got nothing to do with distances and any of that. You don't need it. See, here's the thing, right? I don't need to know what that formula is to know it's bullshit or BS, you know?
I don't know.
So that's what I would say to.
So then I'll go back to the previous question. What is the way using for flat Earth that you determine the distance between, you know, Green Day and Westchester County?
You said what would I use? What tool?
Yeah, how would you determine the distance if you're going to fly a plane between Green Day and Westchester County?
You would just calculate the mileage from however miles it takes to get there to how many it gets back. And then you just use simple math, but you don't need a formula. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean.
And what Habersign, what is that even like? What scientists even thought of that? That theory?
Probably Lord Habersign. Right?
Yeah, like I said, it's probably another plant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a plant. Well, yeah,
I don't
Lord
trust
Habersign
any of
also
those
wasn't a
scientists or none of them. I don't trust any of them.
He's a yeah. Well, yeah, that's why I asked you what it was. Okay. So have you guapoed in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin?
No, I attended Ben Askren's wrestling gym in Green Bay, Wisconsin, and that was it. And that was for about a couple weeks.
And that's where
I
you
learned
met
my wrestling from.
Yeah, and that's where you met. Who did you meet there?
Ben Askren.
Yeah, but who else did you meet there?
Well, so I met my wife, but I also met Wanda Rousey there too, as well. That's what a lot of people. Yeah, I met. That's another story for another time, but
I want to hear it this time.
I'm glad my wife's asleep.
I want to hear.
Now, but yikes!
Who Who did you meet there?
Probably shouldn't admit it. Yeah, I'm glad she's asleep. But she doesn't know about that story, but I digress.
Who did you meet there?
I met my wife now, and I met Wanda Wowsy there. But like I said, that's a different story for a different time.
And how do you spell her first name?
Who's that?
The Wowsy
My
person
wife?
that you met. No, the other one.
Oh, Wanda Wowsy? Ronda Rousey.
Are you sure?
Was this a spelling bee? This is a
Yeah,
spelling bee now, or what?
it is. There you go. Can you say Wascoey Wabbit?
What's that?
Chronic Avenger wants you to say Wascoey Wabbit.
I'm not saying that.
What are you not saying?
What's that?
What are you not saying?
The Wascally Wabbit? I'm not.
You're not saying it.
But here's the thing, like
I'm
Mick
glad-
Toon,
I'm glad
you
you're
claim
not
you went to
saying.
Antarctica like about a month ago.
Yeah, a little more. Yeah, I went 2 months
So you
ago.
claim there wasn't a 24-hour sun there, right?
There was a 24-hour sun.
No, okay. I mean, meant there.
Yeah.
There wasn't one.
There was one.
But see, that's how I have to debunk you.
Okay.
Because when I went in 2023, I have proof that there wasn't. It was nighttime in the area I was in, just below the ice walls.
But below the ice wall?
Just before the ice walls, because obviously we can't get past them.
So when you went, how did you get there?
I got on an airplane.
Like from where did you fly to? So you're in where you're at now, which is Westchester County, right?
No. That's where I attended my wrestling school.
So you got in an airplane where was the first airplane that you got on, and then where did it go to?
Oh, JFK Airport in New York City, and then I flew.
Okay.
I got dropped off but in India, and then from India was the second flight to Antarctica.
So 2 flights. So one from JFK
Right.
to India. What town in India?
Dubai. Oh no! I'm sorry, not Dubai. New Delhi. New Delhi.
Yeah, the grocery store near us had a deli, and then they remodeled it, and so now they have a new deli.
But here's the thing.
So sorry. So the first one was from JFK to New Delhi.
And then the final flight was to Antarctica.
Yeah, and what organization ran that airplane?
That was Spirit Airlines.
Out of New Delhi.
And
New Delhi, direct flight to Antarctica. How long was that flight? That must have been
that was a long flight. It was 17 hours.
Oh. And then when the plane gets to Antarctica, what does it do then?
I mean, I get off my flight and then that's
that. But after the 17 hours, what does the plane do?
It lands.
Yeah, and then what?
We get off the flight, and
what does the plane do after the plane lands? Does it stay there? Does it park in the hangar for a while? Does it? Well, I mean, what happens?
Well, it parks in the hangar, of course. We all know that.
Yeah, of course. That and so what did it land on?
On the ground.
On the ground. In
Yeah,
Antarctica? What kind of ground?
I mean that in the city where the airport it landed on was there was, but that was a tourist airport though. You know what I mean?
I don't. I don't know what you mean.
But like I said, I'm not going to reveal like the name of that airport, but you know, I don't remember the name, but but like I said, that's neither here
Okay,
nor there.
so you flew from New Delhi, 17 hours straight south to Antarctica. Then the plane landed on the ground, and then it parked in the hangar. And then what? Then what did you do?
We went off to our destination, the
What was
hotel we were staying at.
the hotel?
Right.
What was the name of the hotel? I sounds like a good trip. I want to take this trip.
You said what was the name of the hotel?
Yeah,
I think we were staying in the Holiday Inn that
the
down there.
holiday. So Spirit Airlines to Antarctica, where you stayed in the Holiday Inn.
Right.
And did they have a nice pool and a hot tub?
No, there was no hot tubs or pools.
Oh, continental breakfast at least?
What's that?
Continental breakfast?
Nope.
No? Oh, what did you eat there?
We actually had a grill, and we cooked our own food. We had a fire and all that, and grilled some steaks and you know
Did you
some
like
armadillos, and that called it a day.
you got some armadillos in the net?
We did a lot of ice fishing down there too, but
Did you catch the armadillos in the ice fishing?
no, we got it from some of the natives down there. But that doesn't. But here's the thing:
Okay.
when I went down there, it was nighttime.
And
So
yeah,
how can you
and
say you went down there and it was a 24-hour sun?
I think maybe this Holiday Inn you were staying at was actually in Elmira, New York.
No, we're talking about
I've
Antarctica.
I've been to Elmira. Yeah. Have you been to Elmira?
No, I've never been there.
Okay, I don't recommend it. Okay. Alyssum is wondering if you can say, you see this word here? This word is in relation to chemistry. Chemistry. That's the topic.
What's that? Caution. Caution.
There's no U in it.
Yeah, caution. I think that's
No. Caution is CAUTION. This one doesn't have a U in it. So what's this word?
caught. I don't know what cation maybe, or what a
Right there. Yeah, it's not case. That's okay. All right. Well, good try. Good try on that. Salted or non-salted? We didn't know. We don't know. Lord Illuminous Pooh says, if I remember correctly, the answer 42 is because that was the numerical notation for an asterisk in the programming language that Douglas Adams knew. Oh. Did you know that?
yeah. But I mean, what does that prove?
I think it proves that 42 is the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
I
What do you
mean,
think?
that's who is that Lord? That's his opinion,
Lord,
but that is what it is.
he is the leader of the Illuminati. So careful.
But what you know what I mean? Like, how can you say there's a 24-hour sun when there's not in Antarctica?
Well, I did see a 24-hour sun.
How? It's not
And
possible.
and
It's not possible.
and I don't think you went.
I went there in January 2023.
What time of day was it?
This was at 12 o'clock a.m. and it was nighttime.
Did you see where the guns were located? Because when I was there, I didn't find any guns.
You said guns?
Yeah, guns. So some people have said you'd get turned away at gunpoint, but I didn't get turned away at gunpoint. So I asked
No,
that
that's
that
only
guy, where's the
if you
guns?
try attempting getting past the ice walls.
What?
That's where, you know, the army and the military and they come and prevent you from getting that far.
No, they don't.
So that's where you would get to gunpoint. But I'm just saying,
there aren't any. There were no guns. Oh, Icy Spins wonders, did we ever go to the moon?
no, we've never been in the moon. Never have and never will. Because you know why? That the moon is a hologram.
It's it's a what?
It's a hologram. It's a light. The moon is a light, aka hologram.
Okay.
Never went to the moon in 1969, and we still haven't been back to the moon.
That doesn't make sense. You can't go back. You can't say we didn't go back unless we've already gone.
Or well, yeah, what I meant is we've
So
never.
you admitted
we
right
go
there.
now.
You just
Right.
admitted that we went.
Because if we can't get to the moon now with all the technology we have, how did we get there in 1969?
Because there's stuff there right now. There's stuff on the moon right now.
We got to the moon in a metal tin can in 1969, but we can't get to the moon now in.
It primarily aluminum.
Right, exactly.
But we do have
there.
stuff there. We've gone back. Artemis orbited the moon for a bit. Artemis 1 and Artemis 2 is
sure
heading there soon. I don't know how soon. They're a little behind schedule, I think.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, totally. But I mean, like I said, man, this simulation that we live in
is a simulation now.
We need to be unprogrammed, and that's why I'm a martial artist, but I'm here to awake the masses. You know, I'm like Neo in a sense. But except in this case, I'm black. I'm like a black Morpheus / Neo. You know what I mean? Like, if that makes sense.
It doesn't, but you're not actually black. Are you?
Well, I have some black in me, but you know, I'm about 15% black. But hey, that you know, still black. You know,
how much black?
About 15%.
15.
Yeah.
15.
Right.
Okay. I'm trying to sync my other microphone. Because the battery on this one is getting low.
But yeah, we need to awake the masses. Like, we're on the brink of World War III, and you know, I just hope, man, people awake.
Can you hear me? Do I sound fine? How do I sound?
You sound absolutely incredible.
All right. Yeah. So people want to know about the trip to Antarctica that you took.
Oh, in 2023, January, that was 2 years ago.
Yeah. Okay. Oh.
One of the best experiences of my life, you know. Like I said, I've seen stuff there that I can't, let's just put it this way, I can't put out in the public, the stuff that I've seen there. You
In
know.
Antarctica?
Yeah.
Well, just between you and me, just tell me.
Like I've seen stuff that can't be explained. I'll say that much.
Can you try to explain it?
Like I said, the stuff that was revealed to me there, I cannot put out in the public. I can't do it.
It's okay. It's just tell me. I won't put it out in the public.
Nope. I can't put it out there. I can't tell you the stuff that I've seen out there. I can't. Like it'll be like.
Can you hint? Just like little hints. Like, how many penguins do you see?
I'll say this. I've seen beings. Let's just say we're not the only beings. I've
All
seen
right.
beings out there.
That
That's all
sounds
I said.
amazing.
I'll keep it at that.
All right, I got a question for you from Lord of Luminous Boost. Is Dion, what worldwide single did Will Smith write for Wild Wild West?
What's the name of that question?
Dion, what worldwide single did Will Smith write for Wild Wild West?
I don't know. I don't. I didn't even know does Will Smith rap? Will Smith is an actor.
I'm your DJ. He's the rapper.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the answer to that question.
Okay. So you posted a video of you in Antarctica.
Correct.
Remember?
Yep, I did.
Yeah. Why were there cars driving by?
Well, okay, so I can explain that.
Okay. Explain.
The group I was with, the tourist group that I had, they had like military vehicles with them. The place I was in was solicited, so there was like military vehicles driving around. So, but that
It
wasn't
was
like pedestrians or nothing.
solicited? Are you sure that's the right word?
What's that?
You said it was solicited. Is that the right word?
Yeah, I mean that the person that there was military personnel. They had like
Yeah. Keep
different
talking.
machineries that could ship you from because it's cold out there. You can't just take a car and drive out.
Yeah, it's cold out there for sure. How cold was it when you were there?
Oh, it was about negative 25 to 30 degrees, negative Fahrenheit or Celsius.
Which one?
What?
Fahrenheit or Celsius? Which one?
Celsius.
Okay. And what gear did you bring to stay warm?
You said what?
What gear did you bring to stay warm?
Oh, we had a bunch of thermals. Thermals. We had like animal fur, coon fur jackets, lace, all that.
Animal fur.
Right. Like I had a pair of boots that were laced with a type of like coon fur that, you know how they keep, you know, the fur that keeps animal warms during the winter. That's what I had in my boots.
Okay.
So, and it worked. It really did.
I guess I'm still questioning the Holiday Inn
So
that you were at.
that's Sifu Flanky.
Yeah, Sifu Frank.
Oh wow, probably the biggest fraud in the martial arts community.
Why is he a fraud?
Oh, his kung fu. The guy teaches fraudulent kung fu.
Okay. Plastic
But I
Citizen says,
digress.
which Holiday Inn did you stay at in Antarctica? Was it the one by the bay just off the turnpike?
No, it wasn't that one. It was I forget the
Different one.
location, but it was yeah, I forget the address of that one. I'd have to but anyway, what does that have to do with?
Well, I'm guessing that it's because Plastic Citizen wants to go and probably just wants to know which one to call to book the trip.
Yeah, I'd have to. Yeah, that I forget the location. I forget the address, but you know he could
Okay.
probably Google it if you know.
I'm sure. Yeah, Google Holiday Inn in Antarctica. General E. Shady. Now this was from earlier. Says, I'm immortal. Heaven refused. Hell's afraid of me. Here's a question for you from Mark Beiser. What level Bullshido master is Sifu?
Well, I don't practice Bushido. I practice one of the best martial arts system inspired by Freddie Lee, Bruce Lee. You know, my
The
system of
general.
martial arts
What about
is the best.
the
So
generally?
no, you have to go to Sifu Franks for Bushido.
What about the General Lee? What is that? Is that a good one too?
What's that?
The General Lee.
You mean General Ely?
No, the orange car.
Oh yeah. That's
Generally.
yeah. That's got nothing to do with my expression.
Oh, all right. DC Dano says, was the Matrix movie a documentary?
Oh, hands down. It not only was it an allegory, but it was a documentary. It was both. Absolutely.
An
DC
allegory?
allegory. It was an allegory and a documentary.
Okay. All right. We've got Icy Spin is asking you, is it true there's a city under Antarctica and that there's tunnels? Is it
Well,
true?
there's not a city under it, but in it. There's alien bases in it. Like what I was talking about earlier with Adolf Hitler. Adolf Hitler had contact with the aliens inside the bases in Antarctica. He had a Nazi base there. He had contact with aliens.
So where are these aliens from on flat Earth?
There's bases inside Antarctica.
Yeah.
And this is proven. This is proven because this came out of Adolf Hitler's mouth. Like, I mean, this
How
is
is
in
it?
the record books, the Anunnaki, all that. I mean, this is, oh, it's not, you can't just say, well, this is conspiracy, no, this is real. Like, can be proven.
Sure can. But where are the aliens from? If the Earth is flat, where are the aliens from?
They get other galaxies, dimensions, portals. They get transferred, portals.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's how they get into Earth, through the dome, through portals, aka CERN, because of the hydrogen collider. They allowed these portals to open up and to get to Earth. Had they not messed with that collider, they wouldn't be able to use these portals to transfer here. That's what happens when you dabble with
that. And so that's how
dark
they
matter.
did that in the 30s and 40s was CERN.
Right, CERN, yeah.
Yeah, in the 1930s and 1940s. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, there. Your camera went black. Oh, have you ever debated Res Rhetoric?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
I'm here. Are you here? Oh, his microphone is muted. There you go. Hello? Are you back?
Hello.
I don't. He's having a problem here.
Can you hear? Oh, can you hear there now? Oh, there we go.
I can hear you. You got me?
Yeah, it's some technical difficulties or something like that.
Okay. Andrew Campbell says you need to go on Weds Wedwick.
And what is that?
Weds Wedwick is a channel that debates flat earthers and debunks flat earthers.
I mean, I'm undefeated in debates. I probably defeat him as well.
Yep. It's hard to beat, but yep. Lord Luna Spoo says if he was in Star Wars, would he be a Padawan or a Sith Ward?
Seth? He said Seth?
Sith Ward.
Seth Ward? Damn. Man, these guys need to learn how to spell.
Just a messenger says, ask him if Winnie the Pooh was in Antarctica. Was Winnie the Pooh there?
I'm going to tell you right now, I've seen some stuff that cannot be explained.
Like what?
I can't. Let's just say there's beings other than us that are out there.
There's beans.
Yep.
Now, once again, can you say Fui Hawaiian?
Who's blind?
He's a very naughty boy.
You mean Brian from Family Guy?
Nope, different Brian.
I don't know who that is.
He's the Messiah. Well, some people thought he was the Messiah, but he just dropped his shoe. Sandal. And he's a very naughty boy.
Oh, that's Fight the Flat Earth. That guy, right?
No, it's not. Just say Fui Hawaiian.
That's the British guy.
It is. It is.
I've defeated him too. I debated him, defeated him in like countless debates.
Countless.
Yeah, that guy's a moron to say the least.
Yeah. Well, have you
Respectfully.
Yeah, that's definitely respectfully a way to say it. Yeah, so Fui Hawaiian. And now, are you familiar with a Biggest Dicketh?
Who's that?
Biggest Dicketh.
So, yeah, no, I've never heard of that.
No, and his wife's name is you know his wife?
No, I don't.
Incontinentia buttocks.
No, never heard of that.
No, okay. Foot to Puck says, why you need to ask every question twice? I think that's because Dion gets a little confused sometimes. So Facty says, oh, this is a good question. How much did the flight to Antarctica cost?
Oh, geez. That cost me a good $4,000.
$4,000 for the flight alone, huh?
Yeah, that cost me a good $4,000. Yeah.
Wow. Lord Illuminous Pooh, you know, the master of the Illuminati says, I'm a master of judo no. I could have a gun. I could have a knife. Judo no? I got a black belt, a brown belt. Heck, I got a seat belt. I'll slap you with that.
Wait, what? Or a seatbelt?
I could have a gun. I could have a knife. Judo no?
Yeah, I could actually use a seatbelt to, like, as a submission, like if I ever needed to defend myself, like in the car or anything. So I agree with that.
Good.
Like you could actually use a seat if you're in a car. Some people say, oh, you can't use martial arts in a car. Yeah, you can. You can use a seatbelt to use an arm bar. You could. You gotta be careful of your surroundings.
Yeah, that's good. Good to know. Judo no? Jay Donashi says, Dion Smo, have you ever hunted for flirfs? If you do, you must be very, very quiet and speak no science.
Well, it's not that I don't believe in science. It's just that science is there's a lot of like propaganda in science. You know what I mean?
I don't.
Like 2 + 2 they say is 4, but really it's a quantity. 2 + 2 is whatever I want it to be. It's all it is, a quantity. It's just a name.
Does that have something to do with the water, the being water?
What's that?
Does that have something to do with being water? Like Bruce Wee said.
I mean, water's got nothing to do with science.
Okay, I was talking about 2 + 2 = 4. Is that like how it can just kind of take any form? 2
4 is
+
a
2 can take
metaphor.
any form. Yeah.
4 is
Oh,
a
4 is a
metaphor.
metaphor.
It's a quantity.
It's
All
a
it is a
metaphor.
name. 2 + 2 is
Or,
whatever I want it to be, really, if you think about it.
but it's a metaphor. Right? Is that what
Exactly.
you're saying? It's a metaphor.
It's all it is a name.
But what's 2 + 5? Or sorry, what's 2 + 3?
2 + 3 is 5.
Could it be a meta 5?
But that's just it. It's just a name. It could be whatever it's just a quantity. It's all it is a name of math,
I think it's a meta 5. Justin Messenger, good question. Ask him what Greenland looked like when he flew over on his way to Antarctica. What did Greenland look like?
Greenland, that's not even a country no more. That's Greenland. There's a new name for that country now. It's I forget the name, but that's not even a country no more.
I don't think it ever was like a standalone country. It's always been, to my knowledge, part of
I think just the
Denmark.
Messenger's been playing too much Risk. That board game Risk?
Yep, I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, Greenland, that doesn't exist somewhere. It's a different name now.
It's I think now it's just called North Maine.
Right, exactly, yeah.
Yep. Lisa says, Smo, what was the flight number to Antarctica on Spirit Airlines?
Mine was 66.
Spirit Airlines 66. There you go, Lisa. General E Shady says derp, schmunky derp, schmunky. Oh, what a dunce.
A dunce, like
It's a song of some sort. We're going off on the Python tonight. NASA Security Force says, what's the unladen weight of an Antarctic swallow?
He said, what's the weight?
The unladen weight.
Oh, geez. I'd say probably about 3 to 4 tons. That's about 4,000 pounds.
Of a swallow?
Around there.
A swallow. Okay. Are you sure? That sounds like a lot.
I mean, if I'm thinking of the right, I could be thinking of the wrong thing.
That's a big bird. Yeah, it's a very big bird. So now some of your videos, your martial arts videos, like there's that one where you put out a candle from the other side of the room.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that one. And so
you
what's
said a candle?
Yeah. You're on the other side of the room and you put out a candle.
Oh, absolutely.
Just by punching the air.
That's just only the tip of the iceberg of what I can do in my expression. Like I said, I've learned from I literally have the best martial arts system on YouTube. Like, that's only the tip of the iceberg of what I can do.
Oh. Somebody looked up Spirit Airlines Flight 66. It's the only flight from Spirit Airlines is Spirit Flight NK 1966, which is from Orlando to Las Vegas.
Well, I mean that's the current flight now. That wasn't the flight back then.
Oh, okay. It's a different flight then?
Yeah, I mean, this was 2 years ago. Like, that's...
Okay. Plastic Citizen says, did you get any good photos of polar bears while in Antarctica? That's a good question. Did you get any photos of the Antarctic polar bears?
Yes, I did.
Can you show them?
I have to get them off my other phone. They're not on this device.
What other phone?
My wife's phone.
Why
She
does
took
she
them on
have
her
your
phone?
phone?
I didn't take them on mine. Mine had no service back then.
But you still take pictures with no service.
Right. But she just took them on her phone. But yeah, I'm gonna upload those. Don't worry.
What? Just go grab the phone quick. She's asleep, so right. It's okay.
No, I mean, I'll upload them on YouTube.
Yeah, but we want to see, dude. We want to see him right now. Just go. No. Come on, just go grab.
I'm sorry, I can't do that.
All right, Matthew. A lot thinks you're a Poe.
A poet? I'm a poet.
Oh.
I mean,
Do you know what a Poe is?
You know, I used to write poems in high school, so yeah, I am a poet.
Who's your favorite poet?
Oof.
Edgar Allan?
I'd say probably Vincent Price. That's one of my favorite poets.
I don't know if that's the right answer. Greenman Dave says, how is a Waven like a whiting desk?
A Waven? What is a Waven?
A Waven? It's a bird. It's they fly.
Oh, a Waven. That
Yeah.
I don't know. You have to ask Edgar. What's it? Edgar Allan Poe?
That's the one. Yeah. Okay. And the Copium Emporium says, did Dion see the native tribe herding deer? Yeah, so the natives you talked about in Antarctica, did you see them herding the deer?
No, there were no deer there.
But the natives, what did the natives hunt?
They they had a certain they mainly had fish, more main so fish.
Yeah.
That's probably 90% of their diet is fish. I didn't see any deer
What
there. I really didn't.
what's the other 10%?
Vegetables and
How do they grow the vegetables there?
greenhouses. They have special greenhouses there
The
designed.
the natives?
Yeah, they special greenhouses designed to during the winter to plant that or grow that stuff.
Hmm.
But mainly just
So
fish.
okay. Oh, so this is something. Are you familiar with my ugly identical cousin McFlatty?
Of course, yeah, I've heard. Yeah, I've heard of that guy.
Yeah, he's a big fan, and I try to dissuade him, but he's a big fan, and he's particularly likes your energy drink. So, and I'm like, I can't believe he drinks. So, I don't know. The audience might be wondering, what is your energy drink?
I really don't even drink energy drinks. Dwight Mountain Dew. That's about it.
No, he got an energy drink from you. That's Diet Dr. Pepper and instant coffee.
Oh, hyphy. Oh, hyphy mud.
Hyphy Mud.
Hyphy mud. Yes, that is an energy. Yeah, when I yes, hyphy mud.
So yeah, how do you make that? Because he always gets it on himself.
You get a Dwight Dr Pepper, and then you mix a half a teaspoon of Folgers, any type of coffee, Maxwell you like. Mix it together, and then your energy goes through the roof.
So now he likes to pour that. He mixes it and then he pours it over a bowl full of like cereal. But the cereal he uses is the gummy bears, but they're the artificially sweetened gummy bears with maltitol. Do you know about those?
No, I've never heard of that.
So those are the gummy bears that give you the runs if you eat them.
Oh, geez.
And so he'll pour your concoction over those for like every meal.
Damn, that's crazy right there.
Well, I don't know. He says he got that from you.
No, he didn't get that from me. I mean that
So
my recipe is just Dwight Dr Pepper, Folgers coffee, instant coffee, and that's it. And there's no
and
gummy worms or nothing like that.
and and what do you call it?
Hyphy mud.
Hyphy Mud? Can you
Right.
spell that?
HYPHYMUDDD.
HYPHY?
There's actually a YouTuber out there. His name's Quali Muscle. He actually stole that recipe from me. He got that from me. He stole it from me, but I was the original creator of that. I
It
never got a
sounds
trademark, so
it sounds terrible. Uh
Hey, but it's healthy. It's healthier than drinking a Monster Energy drink or anything like that.
it does sound like it would taste terrible. I can't imagine anybody drinking that.
But it's health. It's
Uh,
healthy though. That.
okay, so oh my goodness, Lord of Luminous Poo says, A sperm has 37.5 megabytes of DNA info. One ejaculation transfers 15,875 gigabytes. That's a lot of information to swallow.
Oh, wow. I mean, I'm not even going to answer that.
Nope, no answering necessary. Just a Messenger says, did he visit the capital of Antarctica? Was there a decent population?
No, there's no capital there. That's the crazy part. There's no capital there.
If there was a capital, where would it be?
I would say it would probably be right before the ice walls, like probably a mile from there. But there's no capital there.
So where is the ice wall?
The ice. I mean, you've been there. You had to have seen them.
I didn't see any ice wall. But Lardy Bartfast says, do you think Jewin can be twisted?
Who was that?
Jewin? Jewin was one of the other people that we went with.
I don't know. I don't know the guy.
You don't know Jewin?
No. Who is that?
Well, he was one of the people that went to Antarctica with me in December.
And what's his synopsis? What's he getting at?
He says the Earth is a globe now. He used to be a flat earther.
Wow. Oh, he's heavily indoctrinated then. Oh, geez.
I think
he's programmed.
I think he escaped the indoctrination is what happened. Right?
I doubt that. That's sad. No, man, that. I'm gonna have to pray for that, man.
I don't think he wants you to do that, but okay. Alyssum says, went for a nap, Smo still in ignoramus. True, false?
And what is that called? She paid $2 to say that?
He did, yeah.
Wow. Well, I'll say this. If me spilling the truth is me being an ignoramus, then I'm an ignoramus.
But you
spilling
didn't.
the truth.
There's no truth yet. That's the problem.
So I guess being telling the truth is being an ignoramus. I guess
something like that. So all right. Yeah, there's some questions about that, but I don't know. So what other health advice do you give to your students at your dojo?
I tell my students this, right? Tell them this. No smoking. No smoking cigarettes. No smoking weed. No smoking quack. You have to work out 3 times a day. You have to drink a gallon of water. You have to run at least 1 mile a day. And
just a mile?
Yeah, 1 mile a day.
How much do you run a day?
I run about probably 2 miles a day.
2 miles a day. That's
right.
it?
Actually, I took a student out last week. I caught him smoking cigarettes before class. I said, I'm kicking you out. There's no smoking,
Oh, did he get sad?
Yeah, he was sad. So
so run. Hold on. Run at least a mile a day. Don't do bad. What good stuff should a person do?
What do you mean by good stuff?
Well, like the energy drink, the mud that you made.
Well, I mean, like I said, that's healthy though. That's a healthy drink.
Yeah, but what else is that? What else do you suggest for people to
What I
eat?
do is when you first wake up in the morning, you drink a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, and that'll kill any parasites, anything in the body, all of that, and it boost your immune system as well. You
Okay,
know,
then what?
and like I said, just eating.
What about a protein shake?
No protein.
No protein?
Nope, not the shakes. That is, because that's
No.
all loaded with sugar and all these ingredients. Fluoride, all that.
So protein shakes and fluoride.
Absolutely. I mean, and that's another thing too. Do you know where they make that protein powder from?
I don't.
They make it from worms. You say, well, Sifu Smo. I mean, what do you mean by that? Well, what I mean by that is they crush up all these worms and then they grind the stuff together. And that's how they make the protein powder. You
That
can't
doesn't
be
sound right.
consuming that.
So now, yeah, I don't. So we've got here from. Oh wait, Major Code Red says it comes from protein trees.
There's no such thing as a protein tweet.
Are you sure? I mean, Major Code Red said there is.
I mean, I could say I'm a millionaire. That doesn't make me a millionaire, you know?
Oh, I don't
I could say
know.
I'm Donald Trump. That doesn't,
Let's see. Wow. Joseph M says, tell him I'll give him 5K if he spars and taps me.
challenge accepted.
Do you know Joseph M?
Oh, that'll be that right there. That right there will be the easiest $5,000 I've ever made in my life.
Okay. There you go, Joseph M. You got it. I'll let you contact each other.
Tell
Rezo
Joey to come to my
777-333.
dojo anytime.
Says, I have protein flowers, but trees are too much, bruh. Oh, yay. Well, what's the website for your dojo?
Oh, I don't have a website right now for it, but it's in the making right now.
Who's doing your website for you?
Probably my wife.
Probably. You said it's in the making right now.
Right, it's being worked on. But really, in the age of social media, you don't even need a website no more. You know.
What would you use?
Instagram, TikTok.
So do you use
X.
Instagram and TikTok?
No, I use X. X though.
So which of those do you do the advertising for your dojo?
Probably on X.
Probably. What?
I do different types of marketing. You know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean. Like if somebody said, "Hey, Dion, I want to go to your dojo. what are the hours of your dojo, and how could they get there? What's the address?
Oh, the address. Well, they would have to message me privately to get that address, or I mean, you could go on Google or whatever, you know.
And what would they search on Google?
Actually, I gotta get my listings up to date.
You do. How are people going to find your dojo if it's not on wherever it's on?
Well, what I do is I do the old-fashioned way. I have my students go out and pass out flyers, you know.
Ah.
And of course, YouTube is a great marketing that I use.
Yeah. So then on YouTube, do you give the time and location for people?
Yes, I do.
On YouTube. But so like right here, like could you just, for the advertising?
Sure. Let me put, is there a chat?
Yeah. Yeah. There's a private chat.
Or wait, how can I chat in the, I'll put it in the.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll put the address, the hours, and the.
There's a private chat area. There.
And anyone is welcome to come to Smo's Cunards in Twain.
But they don't know how to get there.
And well, yeah, like I said, I would have to send the, you know.
Yeah, just, you know, send that. No?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. DP Debunk says, when will his dojo face Miyagi-Do and Cobra Kai?
Never, because that's a fictional show, you know.
Ah, I know something else that's fictional. Your school. So
my school?
Yeah.
I have one of the best dojos in America.
Yeah. But how do you get there? What's the address?
I put it in the chat.
No, you didn't. Okay. Icy Spence's finish called J.G. Wentworth. What are you putting your what are you doing?
Finish called JG.
All right. Killicut says I pay $2 to fix Smo's lisp.
And anybody's welcome too. Anyone, anytime, any place are welcome to come train at my dojo. I'm always welcoming new sparring partners. You know.
So excellent. And people the people are dying to know what the address is. Just send the address. Just send it. Okay, Alyssum says, I called you an ignoramus because the more accurate R word is against YouTube's terms of service. You've not shown a grain of honesty or intelligence ever. I think Alyssum is taking you seriously, which is definitely not something that should be done. Right?
Why would you not like? I'm one of the best. I am the best dome earther and the best martial artist on YouTube.
See, I think Alyssum is taking you seriously, and that's the mistake. Matthew Alot says, hey, in Australia, our arms are really strong because we walk on our hands because we're upside down. Did you know that? I didn't hear you. Are you muted? Oh yeah, something's wrong.
The land down under.
There you go. Yep. That's it. That's all we get. Okay. Dunning-Kruger University Talent Scout says, I own a protein factory. It's not worms.
So what do you make your protein out of? Because that's what 90% of the protein powders are made of.
It's worms. Are you sure?
Absolutely. I like I said, I've done my research on that.
I believe you. King Cruz says, I can take Sifu with both hands behind my back. King Cruz has done martial arts.
I highly doubt that. But yeah, it's good to, live in a fantasy world, I guess, King Cruz.
Yeah, King Cruz, you should totally swing by Dion Smo's Modern Coon Martial Arts at the address he's about to give.
Smo's Modern Coon Arts, yeah. With like I said, the best martial arts system on YouTube.
Yeah, the address is.
I put in the address.
No, you didn't. All right. Killer Cut says, I own a protein powder factory. It's only 98% worms. Don't listen to the other guy.
Yeah, see what I mean? That's more than enough. This is
NASA Security Force says, is his Dojo a little spicy, crispy on the outside, soft and potatoey in the middle? Those are the best, especially with sauce. I don't even know what that is. Do you know what that's from?
What is a JoJo?
To me, a JoJo is the Oreo knockoff from Trader Joe's. They're better than Oreos. That's all I know. That's a JoJo to me. So, question is, what do you call it? Smo's Modern Coon Arts. Is it better than Rex Kwon Do from Napoleon Dynamite?
Oh my gosh, it's way better than that. Because that's all bullshito.
That's all what?
That's all bullshito from what's that? Yeah, Napoleon. I mean, that's a movie,
Yeah, but you
My
don't want
Dojo's
to.
the real deal. Like this is.
You don't want to get kicked in the face with a guy wearing American flag Zubas, right?
Well, I'll say this.
That's serious stuff.
I'll say this: it's hard getting kicked in the quadricep. That's worse than being kicked in the face, in my opinion.
I don't know. So I block. You got to block. Crashes says, what tournaments and or achievements has his dojo achieved? What awards and industry achievements does he have to back up his claims? That's a great question, and he'll back them up.
So I went to Okinawa about a month ago, and my students won a wrestling / jiu-jitsu tournament there. So, that's one of the accomplishments.
Okay.
This was in Okinawa, one of the best, martial arts, areas in the world,
Okay. Hello. Yeah. Okay. Well, as soon as you can. All right. Okay, cool. Bye. Okay, sorry. Had to make a phone call. So, yeah. So what awards did you win at that tournament?
We won first place.
Yeah.
All my students, they tapped out all the, got first place.
What's the name of the tournament?
It was called no, not the. I forget what the name of the tournament was, but it was held by like ancient. I shouldn't say ancient, but like a monastery, like some monks there. So
In Okinawa?
yes, Okinawa. Yep, that's an island
Yeah.
in Japan. One of the best martial arts in the world.
Yeah. Okay. But so better than Bruce Lee?
Oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say that, but
Better than Smo's modern Kun arts?
no. No way.
Oh, so we have got your address. Matthew Lott found it, must have looked it up online. It's 123 Fake Street.
Like I said, I'll release the address to those who are serious on coming, though.
All right. Those who are serious. Yep. Okay. We got Alex Strand says, have Smo say, I am a pro.
I'm a pro. He spent $5 to send that in.
Have you say, I am
Wow. He spent $5 to send that question in.
Yes, he did. And you said it. So
Man,
he's
I'm in the wrong.
excited.
I'm in the wrong business. I should start doing this.
Well, no, but you've got your very successful Sifu Smo modern Kundo art.
Well, yeah, I mean that pays my bills, But I mean,
Yeah.
somebody spent $5 to send in a question. That's crazy.
I am a pro. I am a pro. We got, this is a good one from Cameron Thurston. Says, what's the secret to keeping composure in the act?
What is this a movie? I'm not in this.
I don't know. It sounds like it.
I mean, is this a movie or this is like I'm the real deal.
Oh, your microphone went clicky clicky and then it got bad.
Hello.
Oh, there we go. What happened?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, how's the audio?
It's better. What happened? Did you get a phone call or something or what? It's happened a couple times.
I don't know. I think it's just the weather here. You got to realize too, man. It's 0 degrees here, man. Like
I don't know. That's.
Oh yeah, because you're in Florida. You're in Florida.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's not cold here. I just have 6 layers on top and 3 on the bottom. Killicut says, has Smo been to Lake Quittiquaqua? Can you say Lake Titicaca?
Lake Titty? You said titties?
Titicaca.
Titicaca. That's wow.
How long did Granny spend on the NASA swag?
You said my grand. She didn't pay. My wife bought this.
Your wife did? What's her name?
Ashley.
And where did you go? Okay. And another wants you to say, can you say release Roger? Says Dustin Wind.
Well, Elise Wadja? Wow. He spent $2 to send that in. Wow.
Zoomy Tomato says it's Kune, not Coon. Sorry, pet peeve. So what's the name of your school?
Smo's Modern Arts.
Not Kune?
Nope. Established
Okay,
2018.
So you disagree with Zoomy about how it's pronounced?
Yeah, I've never even heard of that guy. Zuni?
Yeah, me neither. Except for all the times that I have. Crashes says, man, it would be really tough to remember major achievements in any sport. It would be like a NASCAR driver forgetting about the Daytona 500. Yeah, I mean, people forget about that all the time. Like already like the you know the team that just won that big game last
The
week.
Super Bowl?
Yeah, the Los Angeles Titans. They probably already forgot that they won.
That's like
Right?
that's like William Byron. That's like William Byron forgetting he lost the Daytona 500, you know. Or he
William
won it. He
Byron.
won it. I'm sorry.
I thought he lost it.
No, he won. I think he won. That was
He,
Sunday. Yeah, Sunday he won it.
yeah. Yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. I was very surprised that the Los Angeles Titans won because they were not. I didn't think they were going to win.
You mean the Philadelphia Eagles?
No, the Los Angeles Titans. Because
Oh,
they did so well, but you know, because you thought, I mean, everybody thought that the other team was going to do better. You know, um, right? The is it the Toronto Dolphins? I think.
yeah.
So yeah,
Something about Travis Mahomes. Travis Mahomes played for that team, right?
he's the rapper.
Oh, Travis Mahomes. Okay,
Yeah.
go at it.
Um, I don't know. I don't follow rap or country, so um,
Me neither, man. I listen to classical. I listen to classical, and that's about it.
yeah. Yeah, Mahomes did the halftime show. He's got all the tattoos on his face.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, that one. So yeah, you must listen to Picasso. Is that one of the classical artists you like?
Yeah, he's a good artist. I like his work of art.
Just a second here. Oh nope. Where'd that go? Go back here. All right. Nobody should be allowed to have this much fun on their birthday, says Red Pool Jack. There you go. Yeah, Picasso is your favorite classical musician. Now, do you know this got me? Um, Picasso was alive in the 1970s.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that?
I didn't know that, but I mean, I'm sure he was around during that time. You know.
Maybe, yeah.
I just love
So
his work of art. I love his
do you know
music.
Red Pool Jack?
Yes, I know Red Bull. Yeah, Red Bull Jack. Yep.
Tell us about Red Pool Jack.
He's a farmer. He's a farmer that kind of like has like a whole, I don't know. He's a farmer that's been stalking me for years and years, and You know, I don't know, some farmer that just sits on the internet all day, I guess.
What? Why is he? What makes him a farmer? How is he a farmer?
I think he might even be a white supremacist too, now that I think about it.
Oh, that might not be quite where you want to go.
Hey, I know the guy.
Yeah,
Just saying.
he has great Wi-Fi out in the sticks. I don't know. Ooh, I'm getting cold. Are you cold?
Oh, I'm like, oh my gosh! Like I said, it's 0 degrees here. Like I'm. This is way too cold.
Oh, all right. So Icy Spin says, Smo, say rapid roars, ripple, rattling, rocky rims.
I'm definitely not saying that.
Rapid roars, ripple, rattling, rocky rims.
McToon, you just made $15 in a span of 10 minutes. That I gotta commend that. Wow, that
So what are you not gonna say?
I'm not saying that.
What? What are you
No,
not
I'm
gonna
not.
say?
That's crazy.
Rapid roars, ripple, rattle, rocky. I'm making myself laugh. Rapid roars, ripple, rattling, rocky rims. That should be easy.
Where did they
Easy
come up
for a
with this?
modern cool artist.
Where did they come up with that?
I don't know. That just came out of nowhere, didn't it? Is that crazy?
But yeah, McDune, man, this has been a pleasure coming on the show, man.
It's gone a long time and it's getting cold, so I think it's fine. I think this flat Earth debate though, you didn't bring a lot of evidence, but maybe just in wrapping up, wrap up all the evidence that you have for flat Earth.
The evidence is all around us.
Oh, hold on a second. Your microphone went funny.
The evidence is all around us. You just have to open your eyes and observe.
That's amazing.
Smo's my kunats.
Yeah. So, well, I think generally Shady probably has a good stuff for you to wrap up here for the rest of your evening. There you go.
I think Jenna will eat Shady's jealous.
Could be.
Jealous of my beautiful supermodel wife.
Yep. Goes to a different school. Yep. All right. Well, Dion, it's always so fun to have you come on. So thank you very much.
You're McDoon, you're my favorite Globa, so it's always a pleasure.
All right. Well, I have one thing to read, and I'm gonna guess you're not going to. Rambunctious raucous rats raced rapidly, ripping rotten remnants of regal repasts. Real raw rumbles rocked robust roars.
That sounds like an Eminem. That sounds like an Eminem lyric. He stole that from Eminem, one of his albums.
Probably. Two trailer park girls go round the outside.
That hip hop, that garbage music,
Did you see people's breath or vapes while in Antarctica? Says just the messenger.
What's that?
When you were in Antarctica, did you see people's breath or vapes?
Oh, vaping's not allowed in Antarctica. You're not allowed no cigarettes, there's nothing allowed there. Because the air is so crisp. It's not allowed there. It's prohibited.
I don't remember that. But anyway, Dion, thank you very much for joining. I really appreciate it.
So, salute. It's been a pleasure, McDune. Thank you for allowing me to get my truth out there. And I encourage everybody, research Dome Earth. Come to Smo's Mind Kun Arts, my expression of the martial art, one of the best. And just improve your lives, and, you know, positivity, you know, and all of that good stuff, you know.
All right. Thank you, Dion. You can pop out when you went there.
Good night, Mr. McDune.
Good night. You just there. All right. I was wondering if he's gonna get it. Fatal Problems has thrown him to the floor. He's a spirited Wasco. And then Stu says, "G'day, Dion and McTune or MC Tune. Thank you very much. It's I'm cold. It's been super. One question. WTAF. I don't know if you should take him seriously. Did you note the spaced comma? Anyway, this has been super. It's been a great day. Played disc golf. Made a video. Recorded a video. Spent the day with the family. It was super. It was awesome. Tomorrow we're going to New Orleans. We're going to go to have lunch at LA 23 Barbecue in I forgot the name of it. You just Google LA 23 Barbecue. If you're interested, you could come there as well. So it will be fantastic. I looked at the menu. I'm excited for it. So I will Bob, is he actually this dumb? I'm legit concerned. Don't be concerned. Do not be concerned. Flat earthers are wondering where your breath is. Yeah. Don't know. Not here. Anyway, so let's see. I got an outro here. The outro is a brand new song called Flatzoid Makes No Point at All. And let me make sure that I get the outro done correctly. Anyway, thank you everybody for joining. My next live stream will be next Tuesday. I don't think I have anything that I'm doing between now and then. A lot of stuff going on here. It's vacation time. So, but I will be doing a week from today. I'll be doing two things. That's the plan currently. I'll be on the Final Experiment reunion show at 5-something Central Time, I think, and then be doing a live stream that night. And then also look for this coming Saturday on Modern Day Debate, actually on the Final Experiment channel. You should be able to watch on either place. Will Duffy will be debating Nathan Thompson. Poor Nathan. Anyway, everybody, thank you very much for joining, and we'll see you next time. Hopefully this outro works just fine. Yeah, there it is. We'll see.
Yo, Flares! Good to see you all. Thank you for coming. I'm glad you could make it. Hit the likes and share the show. It really does help. It's been explained many times. How many times do I need to repeat myself? Thank you for making my point. So same system, so not Earth curve then. You are literally refuting your own argument. Just to let you know, last time I checked, it's optical, not physical. Just talking way, how should I put it? He is totally contradicting himself. That's a calculation, not a measurement. I literally showed you, it's very simple, guys. Shape isn't science. Whoops! Just to let you know, last time I checked, it's optical, not physical. Just talk in circles, round and round. Big words, no sense, just wear them down. Say they prove themselves wrong. Double down, then spin it around. Double down, then spin it around. Always double down, then spin it around. That's my whole point. How did you vary gravity? It's optically diverging, but physically converging. By the way, so in other words, that's not an experiment. What you have is a category error. You need to provide an actual scientific hypothesis. It's correlation, not causation, guys. Gravity has never been put through the scientific method. Archimedes' principle came 1,900 years before gravity was postulated. Just talk in circles, round and round. Big words, no sense, just wear them down. Say they prove themselves wrong. Double down, then spin it around. Double down, then spin it around. Always double down, then spin it around. That's my whole point. By the way, so in other words, double down.